Hey, what's up, folks? Thanks for coming out. Just wanted to have a little kind of casual, chill night. Play a couple Lost runs, probably make myself absolutely nuts. I don't know, you know how it is. Lost runs are awful. But, you know, I do have a 9 lives run queued up and ready to go from last night that I thought I would treat myself to. So, we might start off with a bit of a bang here. Just give me 1 second here, because I think the music just got much louder. Only I could run YouTube through some kind of normalizer. Maybe sort of like get like a guaranteed decibel level would be good. I don't think that's a thing though. Thank you for the good luck. Hope you're all having a lovely night so far. And thank you very much, Crimson Raven, for the host. Yes, I did in fact end up getting the level 4 cube of meat the other night. So we should respawn in not the trap. Yeah, there we are. So you'll just have to take my word for it. This was like, I don't know, 100 resets, eventually found a 9 lives. Used 1 life to get out of the door, of course, so I should be at 8 lives on this one. Oh yeah, no problem, Right Guy. Have I checked out Fingered yet? No, I have not. It doesn't really look like a thing that I want to get super worked up about, but it looks alright, I guess, I don't know. I wasn't super into Papers, Please, really. I think it was just, like, too detail-oriented for me. I found it more frustrating than fun, so I don't know actually like how exactly much this is like that. You know, it would help if I actually just like watched it or looked at it or something. Thanks very much, Mr. Cluck Gaming, for the subscription. Thank you for starting us off on a high note. First time watching, well, welcome, Master Bruce. Glad you're here. We've been doing these Isaac streams like a little bit more regularly lately. I don't always play Isaac or anything on my channel, but I've been wanting to get to Real Platinum God more recently. I feel like I'm the last one out of my group of friends that doesn't have it. I know that's not true, but it starts to feel that way after a while, and I think I'm capable of getting it. It's just gonna take a little bit of time and energy, and I have time sometimes, and I have energy sometimes. You know, just put the two things together, and well, you get a fly that breaks over top of rocks. That's great. I have not made any levels in volume, no, I'm sorry. Does not seem like a thing that I'll probably be playing much. This is silly. Okay, you want to come out from there first, and then we can work? It's really killing my buzz, man. Get over here! Alright, I gotta shoot it, like, away from the rocks if I can. Oh, that might work. No! This is awful. I can't get it 3 times! Oh my god! Glad you're streaming while the rest are gone, Mini RLSSS. Yeah, I hopefully will. I can't make any promises. It's gonna depend on if I'm feeling up to it, I guess. I guess I should explain, like, because I wanted to kind of get this off my chest, but the reason I had kind of a bad day today was I went to the dentist, and I got not the best news. I need some oral surgery in the next few months, and that's really expensive. Fuck me, there goes a life. So, yeah, I have an infection at the bottom of one of my wisdom teeth, or not wisdom teeth, root canal tooth, and it's gotta come out and get an implant in its place. And I'd messed around with this freaking tooth for, like, years and paid a bunch of money to get it sorted out several times, and of course, yeah, the problem keeps coming back, so now it's, you know, beyond fixing that way, so we've got to approach it in a different way. So, yeah, that was my day today, and it's not been very pleasant, because it's more money than I can really afford, but I have to get it done, so I've got to figure out a way to do that. Like, I have savings, but it's like, god damn it. Hopefully you get what I'm saying. And so I've got like a little mini infection in it right now, and I feel kind of woozy a little bit, like kind of, not awful, but like my head is not very clear, because like I have an infection in my gums. I don't know. Oh, that's really helpful. Charm of the Vampire. Oh well. I'm gonna try not to dwell on it too much and try and figure out a way to make it work. It's just shitty. It's another one of those things that's shitty. Yeah, thank you for the kind words about the t-shirt campaign. I'm very happy about it too. That's very helpful too. I'm blown away by the level of support that the t-shirt gets. It's freaking amazing. And I only just had it go back live again the other day, and I've noticed it's already back up to 18 shirts sold. Oh my god, this is like such a not good way to start us off here. And it's not helping that I didn't get like a fantastic item from the item room, but also I'm not playing very well. Concentration is not entirely here, I suppose. Remember, the vampire restores health on kills. Yeah, it's not going to help me out here with this particular setup. The game knows when I'm playing Lost and always puts me in the cellar instead of the basement, and then almost always seems to make me fight Haunt. It's constant. It's absolutely constant. Thank you very much for the anonymous donation. I've already lost another life. It's nothing huge, but at least a little bit of help to you. Oh, no worries, man. I wasn't trying to say it to fish for donations or anything. Don't feel like you're obligated or anything. I was just saying it to get... Wow, great shot, Haunt. I feel like I want to just scrap this run and start over, even though I have 9 lives, which is the dumbest shit ever. But thank you so much for that donation. If you guys could drop some rock donkeys in chat, please. But yeah, there's new commands for mods, and I basically just walked into that one. What artists are we listening to? It's a playlist of a bunch of different artists right now. It's Coheed and Cambria. One of the few songs by them that I actually know because it was on Rock Band. Fuck me! This is ridiculous. I'm actually better than this. I know I'm not showing off any particular skills right now. I'm just... Yeah, I'm not quite ready yet, I guess. I'm not in gear. I can't even kill, like, one fucking ghost. Doesn't help that they all take, like, 6-7 shots each. Oh, good, we got the Charm of the Vampire to proc. And they're all as fast as I am. And they move in a way that is absolutely mysterious to me. Oh man, thank you so much! Last place, $1.99 for the $5 donation. We can get the tooth fixed soon. Thank you. It's going to be a little while before I do that. I actually have a number of different dental appointments coming up. I've got a couple of cavities I've got to get sorted out, and then I've got that thing, and then after that they wanted to deal with my wisdom teeth, and I'm like, fuck me. It's already several $1,000s to deal with this one problem. And then we're going to have to add another several thousand on for the wisdom teeth. I don't know if I can swing that. But I'm not in any present danger from my wisdom teeth. They just risk getting infected a bunch and obviously have to take care of the actual infection. I really just want to reset this run. Why do I want to reset this run? I just really don't want to fight the Haunt right now. Why don't you just pay BizSnap to do it for you like NL? I don't know. That would involve me paying BizSnap. Who doesn't hate the Lost? Is anybody like, man, the Lost is my favorite character to play as? I'm not even trying. Alright, good. I'm glad that shit's over with. I'm glad that 9 lives run that I had on the Lost is over with, because I was so tired of looking at that. Just get Curse of the Labyrinth? Why? 2 items plus deal with the devil stronger than 9 lives. I don't really want anti-gravity tears. I swear some of the times that I've reset doing Lost stuff, it's like 50 sellers in a row. I know it's just random, but it's ridiculous sometimes. Also, the amount of champions you get seems to feel like it's increased when you're playing as the Lost, but maybe it's because you're just more conscious of them. That's probably all it is, honestly, with all of this stuff. It's just you're more conscious of what's going on when you're playing as a character that you can die in one hit. Rotten Baby's not a terrible way to go. Thank you so much, another anonymous donation of $15. I've needed a bunch of dental work in the past, too, so I feel your pain. Good luck, Nick. Thank you. It's dumb. Not only is it that, but it's just, like, the possible trauma of, like, having a bunch of your face ripped off. Like, I hate that part, too. Do I actually want to do a run with Rotten Baby? It's, like, better than average, but I don't know if it's good enough. Although I guess, in theory... Whoa! Oh my god, the support is running high tonight. That was a $50 donation from Ignited Geek. I'm also currently fighting an infection in my wisdom tooth. I feel you, man. I don't want to, like, take the money away that you need for your own stuff. But thank you, that's incredibly kind of you. Can we get the donkeys flowing, please, in chat? I want to see flowing liquid gold donkeys. Ouija board. That's, like, pretty good. This is, like, a better than average grouping of items. That is really generous, I agree, Zero. Let's go this way. I hate that they had to put these freaking flies over here that shoot. Alright, we move this one out of the way anyway. Get the shooting flies down. Got the champion down. I know I can hide behind rocks. But it doesn't work with stuff that flies, obviously. I mean, you know that. Hey, such Snoop Munch Dog, how's it going? I'm trying a different technique tonight. I don't know if this will make me better or worse, but I'm running the game full screen instead of at 720p. Okay, we can see rooms now, that's good. Yeah, I think I play with kind of a small screen a lot of the time, and it doesn't really help me out with trying to space myself a lot. Thank you very much! Zian _. Oh, and my Moobot is working tonight. That's fantastic. Looks like all the Moobot things are working out. Yeah, welcome Zian _ to the quarry, please. Let's get some rock meows and rock yahas and all the rocks you got. Little mini rock slide going on. How long have I been streaming for? Only like 10 minutes so far. It hasn't been long. Oh, I have an uptime command too, if you guys care. I think I had one already for Better Twitch TV, but now I have a Moobot one as well, so anybody can trigger it, I think. I have to check the permissions on some of them. I forgot what I set to be mods only and what is, like, general access. I'll have to, like, clarify that in the !commands command. I could just separate, like, these are the ones for mods and these are anybody can use them. Does it work? Oh yeah, it works. Will there be no NLSS this week? I was just talking about that a minute ago. Not entirely sure, maybe. It depends if I feel up to it, I guess. I didn't get any, like, recording done today because it just was in a shitty mood and didn't feel well because of that news. So I was just kind of, like, hanging out. Hopefully that fog will lift, though. Okay. Having Whipworm is actually quite helpful here, as well as, like, better than average speed, I think, is happening. I feel like I'm better and more capable of dodging right now. Oh, good health. That's what I needed. This is a good boss to run into, most likely. Not even a champion one, either. I gotta, like, not look at chat when I'm trying to do this right now. I have a terrible habit of that. Be in the middle of a boss fight and just like, oh, I'm just gonna look to the right of my monitor for a while. It's like, I gotta pretend I'm driving a car right now. Like, do I care about the passengers on the side of the road? Who are you guys? Do I care about my own safety? Of course! Why would I risk that? Doesn't mean I won't look at it again after I get a chance to do it safely. Just, right now, maybe not the most safe. Yes, this is 8-bit FCP remix, that is correct. Oh, more health, thank goodness. What was that? We got 3 HP off of these two. Oh, and Dark Bum! Even more health that I can't use. Fantastic. Alright, this was the worst of all worlds. My character looks pretty beastly, though. Pretend you're a Google driverless discount double down. Wow. I could be a chicken sandwich? I don't want to be a chicken sandwich. I think if I was any kind of sandwich, I would want to be turkey Swiss with black olives and maybe a little bit of mayo, some pickles, and a vinaigrette. That's probably like my all-time favorite. What kind of sandwich would you be, chat? Oh, also, seriously contesting that would be the roast beef Reuben, sorry, New Yorker? I think it's New Yorker. The one that comes with the Thousand Island. Roast beef and Swiss and Thousand Island, so good. No lettuce? Oh, there's lettuce. I just forgot it. I'm sorry. How could I forget the lettuce? Dark Bum has lost Assassin. Well, you see I learned, right? Like, I didn't take him this time. I'm hoping these flies can carry me for a while. But all it takes is one shitty room. Well, don't worry, we'll get to see that. Or we'll see one of those spiders that'll leap across 400,000 meters to kill me with pinpoint accuracy. Even those spiders can be capable of amazing slides at times. Yay, more Nick sadness. That's one way to look at it, I guess, sure. Alright, maybe we should check out some of these mushrooms, huh? That should get all 4. Alright, Liberty Cap is not as good as Whipworm right now. Full health. Good. Glad we got that out of the way. If you still pick up bad items, so if you reroll the run, just... What? I don't understand. Whoa. See, that was definitely avoidable. And it did get avoided, thankfully. I'm just gonna try to outrange and out-tier them. The fact that I can hide behind stuff and shoot through stuff, and I have flies that should hopefully home in on stuff, maybe that'll all come in handy. If I could get like a guppy's head too, maybe like infestation shot, we could go like full bug run. They pretend I'm like Aberame Shino or something. That could be cool. I feel like that's the equivalent for me, like, you know how Northern Lion knows all these freaking names of actors and like weird poets and shit that like there's no reason why he would ever know it, and like capitals of every freaking city in the world or every state in the world and all that shit. Like, I just know like a handful of anime characters. That's my version of that. Speed up. Alright, can't be too mad about that. Let's see what's in our shop. Red Candle could be handy for some damage. I don't want to get Red Candle. I've got enough bombs. Well, let's just clear the rest of the floor and we'll come back if I'm still alive. Because there's no guarantees in this world. But I'm not a scum. I mean, he's not really either, though. I know we like to pretend it's the case. I mean, he doesn't really eat dogs either, but we say that all the time. It's more of a Fallout thing for him. Oh, I agree about the 8-bit Between the Buried and Me being dope. Absolutely. It's actually become very fun for me being able to play this music for you, and the fact that some of you seem to enjoy it is, like, even better. Not only is it music I want to listen to, but it's music that it seems like people don't hate. So it's like a strange level of acceptance that I'm not used to for this type of music, because usually people are not really into it. Even my girlfriend really doesn't like this kind of music. We went to the diner one morning and I put on Parallax 2, and she was like, I could tell she was kind of like clutching the armrest the whole time. And after it was, the drive was over, I turned it off and I was like, yeah, you hated that, right? And she's like, yeah, please don't play that again. I was like, alright, that's fair enough. I get that it's not for everybody. There is no ill will associated with that. This is bad. Those guys' necks. They stretch out like the Rhythm Heaven ducks. Stretch out your neck. Stretch out your neck. I should play Rhythm Heaven. Can't put that shit up on YouTube, but it is so fun. Actually, I totally can't do that because... Oh, maybe I can. Alright. I was thinking, well, it's a DS game, so there's no way I could emulate that properly because I need to actually use the stylus, like, with timed accuracy. But I have a tablet, so maybe I could just use my tablet as the DS's touchscreen or something. Ooh, Necronomicon. Well, it's pretty bad. I'll take Red Candle over that. I also want to see what's in this item room if I can. Do I listen to Equilibrium or Fintroll? No, I don't actually know what those are. I've never heard of them before. Either of them, actually. Which one is this? Tears Up Knockback. Oh, yeah, this is actually not terrible. Tears Up is always good. I'm not going to be upset with that. And we got our pennies. You can emulate the DS and use the mouse as a stylus. Yeah, but I want to use my tablet. But I guess if I can use my mouse, I can use my tablet just as well. Because you can have your tablet be your mouse, so... Fuck, my stream is freezing? Oh, that's no good. You might want to reload, I guess. Alright, I hope this was a good choice. I don't have a lot of choices, but the more damage we can do, the better. Johnny Whoops! 20 months! Oh my god, that's so many months. Thank you, Johnny Whoops. Very kind of you. I gotta really make good use of these items. Damage is great with this thing. Oh, just... Okay, I was really hoping that it would die before the crazy-ass purple fires came out. Look, more health! That's the third health up we've gotten, and we've got Angel Nun's Habit. Oh my god. What is this bullshit? Alright, let's succeed in spite of all the bullshit that's happening right now. Thank you, I like the sub sound too. Where's the hype in chat for a new subscriber? We need a lot more hype than that. I don't discriminate when it comes to, like, hype emotes. You guys can, like, post the ones you like the most if it's, like, Smork or Craigasm. I just like when people make a fuss in chat. I like seeing those lines scroll. Game clearly thinks I'm playing as Isaac. Why don't you go to the bedroom? Oh, yeah, I just forgot that I could get something out of that. I had it in my head that it was, oh, this is okay. Wait, yeah, this is okay. I was thinking that was the one that only comes out when you get hit, but it's not. I was thinking it was the thing where you just get... I totally forgot my train of thought. This room just distracted me. Oh, that you can only get a heal. But if it's a clean room and you bomb the carpet, there's a crawl space for me. I should have used that. Yeah, you guys got the idea. Thank you. I like the line "What's in there" too. Those are one of my favorites. Okay, I like that I can cheese these guys from over here and they can't bother me because I've got a little moat that they won't enter. You guys ever play this song on Rock Band in the DLC because it's so hard? Fuck, I forgot those fires were gonna shoot at me. I was so concentrating on the other side. RIP. Oh, that's really dumb. Alright. I was kind of getting pissed at how many health ups I was getting. I could have had actually useful items there. Oh yeah, but I was getting really into playing prequel to the sequel constantly on Rock Band. That was like one of my favorites. Pyro, is that worth taking? Why don't I'll take it and then we'll just go see if I get anything in the... Oh, he looks really cool with Pyro on. Pentagram. Well, that would have been worth taking, but I can't get back out. I'm an emote connoisseur, thank you. What do I have left to get? I need all the lost achievements except for Mom's Heart. So I've got to get a full run. Pinking Shears, ugh. Full run through Dark Room, full run through Chest, Boss Rush. And after that, I should have like 95% of all the other items. I just need to go find the lost items. So that's where I'm at. I think it's attainable. Just gotta get the right run. Guppy's head. Not the right Guppy item, but good try. I just want to get this done before it gets easier, and then I can say that I did the hard version. I feel so much more accomplished that way. I just hate this character so much. It's just the worst. Have I picked up Steven yet? I feel like probably yeah, but I don't remember off the top of my head. I mean, I've got like 300 hours in this game. Which is not nothing. I know a lot of people go, 300 hours, they have 3,000 hours. Yeah, well, That's a whole nother level that I'm not on. I wonder how many hours Cobalt has. It's probably like a number that I can't pronounce in English. Like 35 fragajillion. 35 Fraggle Rocks. I kind of like that as an option, because if I get shielded tiers, that could actually be pretty handy. Just having like pretty good damage output is like what I really like. Although, well, we need to augment this damage output. It is fast, but it is not strong. We need a little bit of like a Cricket's Head or, you know the damage items, most likely Blood of the Martyr, Stigmata, Halo, Pentagram, fucking, there's like 100 of them. Synth Oil would be lovely. How's Mr. Kitty? Mr. Kitty's doing fine. Sometimes he gets stressed out and then he obsesses about water, but he's doing alright. It's funny that cats can get stressed out. Like, what do you have to do all day? You worry about where am I gonna sleep today? Like, oh, is this the day that they're gonna stop feeding me? Nope, it's not, Mr. Kitty. You don't have to worry. You're gonna get your food. The humans are not conspiring against you. If you're ever gonna put more cat videos up, yeah, I should really do more of those. They're pretty fun to make. It's just the cat knows when I'm recording, and he like doesn't do fun things when I'm recording. It's really quite lucky when he does. I don't know how he knows, but he does know. Like, as soon as I put the camera near him, he's like, oh, I'm leaving. I've had enough of this shit. I know I say it, and it's just like one of those cute things that cats, it's like, oh, they're like people. They know what's happening. No, like, he really does know when I'm recording him. I'm not just saying that. Like, he really does get what is going on to some degree, and seems to not like it. And I don't expect that he actually knows what recording means, but, like, he's going, oh, that little black thing that you're holding, that I don't like that. I'm not doing whatever you want me to do right now. I'll do the opposite. Alright, there's, like, enough fucking spiders. Alright, goodbye. Oh, I can't believe I'm having trouble on these easy bosses now, too. No. Oh, thanks, Sarah Tanuki. Get spyglasses to record him. Magic fingers. That could be good, but it's not the right kind of good. Good luck trying to stay positive. Thank you. I think it's really a morale victory over anything else. Do I want rainbow tears for this? Nah, that's not good enough. I think you just gotta, like, figure out a way to keep your energy up. Sissy Longlegs could actually be pretty good if I get Gnawed Leaf. By the way, if I do get Gnawed Leaf and I have any kind of combination like that, I'm sorry to tell you, but I am just going to have to cheese it, because I don't care. It's worth it to me to do it. Oh, if we could get, like, a small rock over there, that would be fantastic. Just really want to get that good starting damage. Liberty Cap's pretty good. Oh, we got 2 of them to break up. If it turns out that I do have to do one of those really annoying cheese things, like if I get into the boss rush with Gnawed Leaf and Daddy Longlegs, tower card. This is fucking risky. Should I do it over here, maybe? This one's probably more likely to be helpful because there's pots everywhere. Oh, nice. Oh, sweet, we got a couple of good things out of that. Get a quarter. Well, I didn't need that. And a half a broken magnet. Alright, cool. Thank you, Sarah. Ain't really cheesing if that's the point of the item. Yeah, I guess so. It's just feels shitty to do that to people watching. But it's what I have to do, I think. Yeah, we're gonna buy this Humbling Bundle. Not entirely convinced that I'm stuck on this run yet. Oh, that's good. Oh my god. Small rock? Alright, well, I'll take 4 bombs. That's pretty good, too. I don't know why I'm so intent on going this way. Oh, because there's no other reason for me to go the other way. That's why. Check shot for stopwatch. Yeah, that's another option, too. I actually lost a stopwatch run. I was so mad. I've lost every run, really. Like, I've had all of the different good opportunities. I've done Holy Mantle, I've done 9 lives. I've yet to have the 2 intersect, but that would be great if they could. I've had stopwatch. I don't think I've ever had the synergy I just mentioned, though, the Gnawed Leaf, Daddy Longleg synergy. I had Leech once, but I didn't get Daddy Longleg, or, Gnawed Leaf. Jemmy Spuns, thank you very much. 17 months in a row, an incredible showing of support. Much appreciated. Thanks again. Oh, Greenbike Gaming, thanks very much for the host. If I could take a moment to just do some shitty shilling, if you guys want to look below the video window, you might notice I've added a few new panels to the world. And what I have now is I've actually got a partnership with 1UpBox, which is sort of like Loot Crate, and I'm going to be doing some unboxing videos on that. If any of you are particularly interested in showing support and want to receive a bunch of gaming-related items every month, feel free to use my referral link there, because it helps support the channel quite significantly. And then we can compare unboxings when the videos go up. I'm going to be doing one pretty soon for that. I've also got a partnership now with Green Man Gaming, and I have a 20% off coupon code that you can use, and that also helps me out too. So if you're ever planning on buying a game and you want 20% off on it, and it lets you take it, because not every game supports that, feel free to use my code if you'd like. It seems like one of those kind of not confrontational kind of things, because it's like, hey, you're all going to probably buy some games at some point, right? And if you want to use it, there you go. If you don't want to use it, that's fine too. If you want to use Bear Taffy's one, that's fine too. Just saying, it's an option. And I like any kind of thing like that where you don't really have to, like, spend anything extra and it still helps in a way, because then I don't feel bad about it and everybody kind of makes out in the end. And that's what we want, right? We want a world where everybody makes out. I think that would be a lot of fun. Sent you a message on Twitter about the stopwatch and called it the Hourglass. Oh, yeah, okay. I thought maybe the Hourglass would be helpful too, but yeah, it's not as helpful. Well, thank you so much, Jemmy. I got paid by all the water. That was a $20 donation. Very nice of you to do that. You also just resubscribed too, so generosity is beyond today. Maybe some donkeys in chat, if you guys don't mind. Think of the disease if everyone made out. Yeah, that's a fair point. Have you seen that person on Etsy that sells Pokeball bath bombs? Rupee? Oh, like Pokeball, I think is what you meant to say there. No, I haven't seen that. What's that all about? Thank you, Isaiah. That's nice of you to say. I have no donkeys, but we'll give one in spirit. That's all I ask. You don't have to really have donkeys. What is your favorite enemy in the game Rebirth? I really like those little squiggly fingers that come up out of the ground that just sit in place and let you kill them. That's maybe not fair to the game, but I like what they do for gameplay because they don't have to try to kill them. They always just die. They don't really pose any threat at all. So, yeah, that's not really a good way to approach a tough enemy. I also really like those ones that are chained to the wall and can't come at you. Those are great. I think you're probably noticing a trend here, huh? maybe not go in the middle of those. Okay. You're just pulling my leg now, game. I get it. This is all just some big joke. Alright, well, Book of Shadows actually kind of a nice improvement there. And I can't really fly, because I don't need to fly, I already can. 3 bombs. What do I want out of this? Joker card would be good. No, black heart instead. Usually those are good, not today. Thank you, Dark Ariola. Have I said my thoughts on the new greed mode yet? No, I haven't. I read about the update. It looks like a fun little addition. I don't really know how it could be bad, really. It's just like extra content that you can choose not to partake in if you're not interested in it. I guess the one thought I had was that it could be kind of frustrating considering it's all kind of constrained to one place. But I appreciate how it lets you kind of build a run more about what you want to do instead of following sort of the usual random path. But it's actually kind of funny that when Edvin was talking about it, he's like, hey, the one thing that I think was maybe really wrong with Isaac is that there's too much randomization. Because, like, it's kind of the point of the game. And then he also said in the same thing, he was like, yeah, but that's part of the fun, too. But, you know, it's something for different people that maybe prefer a different kind of experience, and that's fine. I'll maybe try a little of both. Why not? Really not in love with this. Okay, well, we're dead. I didn't get a chance to even use my Book of Shadows. The game has been very, 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 very bad when it comes to giving me good devil rooms when I play as Lost. It seems to be 3 red chests or Krampus, like, 9 times out of 10. Or just, like, the Razor Blade. Just whatever it can give me to spite me. Lost runs have not been great so far, but I also haven't been playing for very long either. Not tonight, anyway. Thank you for the good luck. By the way, I'm aware that I totally just scrolled past an item room earlier. I just was holding the button too long. Why are you playing as hard mode on the Lost? Oh, because I want to get the red versions of the signs on the sticky note. It only really counts if you've gotten, like, the 100% completion for me. Alright, that might be a start. It's like a pretty good damage up, right? I had it in my head that it was a pretty good damage up. I don't know if that necessarily meshes with reality. Alright, it doesn't kill spiders in one shot, so maybe it isn't that good, actually. Did it used to be better in vanilla, maybe? And then I just remembered that it was really good in vanilla and forgot to change my mind. Oh, that's good. Alright, maybe just kill me then. I really want to do this room this way. No, it's a bad damage up. I remember it being so good, though. Why did I think that? Alright, anytime now if you want to be over with this. Also, if they could just, like, remove the Are You a Wizard pill from the rotation permanently, that would be fine with me. I wouldn't mind at all. It's just like, hey, do you want to waste a bunch of time? Cool. Alright, there you go. Are there people who are adept at aiming diagonally? Because I'm not one of those people, if that's the case. I don't have any bombs. Just a reminder again for anybody that got here a bit later, I have a command called !commands now that shows all the commands. So, if anybody wants to use that, feel free. Again, I don't remember if it's set to work with everybody or if it's just mods that can trigger it, but I need to figure that out and separate the distinction between the two. You just need to get used to it. I don't know, 300 hours, I'm still not used to it. I don't know when I'm gonna. Lemons. I'll have a Jack Lemon command. Hey, look, we got a helper. Look, it's the haunt again. Oh my god. It's always the haunt. I didn't get enough damage for this to be reasonable. Why do they move like that? And why do they take 100 fucking shots to die? So dumb. At least this boss is not a guaranteed death sentence anymore, because that shit was, like, real annoying. I think the worst one I can get is Mini Gertie these days. Oh, I shouldn't hang out in the corner. I should really stay in the center-ish. If you get, like, double Mini Gerties with, like, a speed variant or some shit, like, that's pretty much GG on the Lost. Because I don't have the speed to get away from them, and also if there's nowhere to hide, you're just dead. Alright, we got some HP upgrade. Yeah, sorry, Jana Master, no Terraria today. Hopefully I'll record some tomorrow. I just wasn't feeling up to being lively or, you know, excitable. So, like, are you guaranteed to fight this jerk when you play as Lost? I feel like there's this second set of rules that happens when you're playing as the Lost. You get even more champions than normal. You almost always start on the cellar. And you almost always fight the haunt. Also, your devil deals tend to not be as good. And items that you could find regularly all of a sudden won't show up. You also get the hardest possible spawns on enemy placements. Like, when you spawn into a room a lot of the time, there'll just be somebody, like, right by the door to mess with you. Seems to happen pretty regularly as well. These are all just, like, not actually true, but they feel true in my head. Also, as Lost, you whine a lot more. That's true. It's a very clever observation. What are you? Rotten Baby. Okay, that's actually pretty good. So we've got a minor damage up and a better damage up in the form of flies. Let's see if we can capitalize on that. Nick, when you get to the room, do not shoot until you're sure the room doesn't have doppelgangers in it. Oh yeah, because I'll just shoot myself immediately. That would be a very likely thing that I would have happen. Go on. I actually probably rather have this in this case. I know that sounds ridiculous, but it's gotten a few shots in. Alright, double mini monstros. Could be worse. They have pretty low HP, so as long as I don't dodge directly into one of their bullets like I almost just did. I feel like we've probably got this one mostly under control. Alright, one monster is dead. And please, please, please give me some kind of good item. I will take a pentagram just fine. Give me a sweet devil deal too, that would be great. Yeah, what's the item? Caffeine pill. You know what? That's not awful. Our pill is bad gas. Our devil room is headless baby. Okay, could be worse. Pentagram. Oh, sweet. Alright, that thing that I asked for a second ago, we got that. And a couple of troll bombs. I will not probably stand next to those. I've got 6 cents. I'm gonna just keep going. Oh, this room's kind of bad. I've got to be careful here. I want to blow these up in the right positions. Because they could chain each other, yeah, like that. And all of a sudden, the one that I thought I was safe next to is my death. This room could also be kind of bad if I don't position myself properly. I'll just let them kind of take themselves out in waves. No need to rush in the middle and get surrounded by those fuckers who will very quickly take my life. Okay. It's a start. Okay! God damn it. Fuck. It shouldn't have happened. Ooh, bigger damage up. I like this. This is a nice way to start a run. Oh, I know this song. Who is this? Veil of Maya, right. Range down. Oh, not a huge fan of that. This is not the best time for that. Well, range is still acceptable. Nope. Get out. Shirt is super cool, Nick. I'll see if I can buy it, though. Have you considered a zip-up hoodie? I don't have a zip-up one. They weren't offering them, but I do have, like, the pullover type hoodie. I like zip-up hoodies probably more than pullovers, but to be honest with you, the one that they give is not bad. I mean, as far as pullover hoodies go, I was pretty happy with it. I'm not just saying that to, like, make people want to buy them. For real, I think it's pretty good. It's like, it's high quality. And it's not very expensive either, which is great. It's like a nice middle ground. Except not that middle, because you don't really have to skimp on the quality that much. Whoa, what the hell? Dude! Oh my god, hang on, let me kill his boss. Whoa! He's got like freaking shotgun monster's lung attack, I didn't expect that. Holy butts. Butts with holes in them. Thank you so much, Johnny Woods, for the incredibly generous $100 donation. I've been having a really shitty time recently. This gift is my appreciation for all the hours of entertainment, encouragement, distress? Oh, de-stress, like removing your stress. That's funny because it almost means the exact opposite. I mean, it does mean the exact opposite, but you use it in a different way. And just for being awesome, you helped me more than you know. Well, thank you. I'm glad that I can help you out, and thank you for the incredible generosity. That's really nice of you. For real, Donkey Time. Donkey Time is here for you, Johnny Whoops. I think we're going down on this floor in a big way. He spelled it D-E-S-T-R-E-S-S, but when I read it, I read distress, so I was like, I caused you distress? No! But I figured it out. It's all good. Alright, range, maybe not that great. And we knew it when I got the range down pill. What's in here? Don't have keys for that, sorry. Don't die to a fire, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay. Oh, don't die to bombs either then. Just do a solo reading of Shrek where you act out every character. I think that would be just a mess. I would be too embarrassed to be able to actually do that. I wish there was a whole radio station that just had every 8-bit chiptune remix of metal songs that I like. I could just let it play for hours. I would probably just leave that on, just like in my life all the time. Oh my god, that was so close. Paul of Bandages, where were you, man? I needed that protection. Alright. Thank you, Zenkros, for saying that. Zeinkros? That's probably more correct. I'm glad you enjoy the chill streams. That's my favorite kind of stream. If it was up to me, every stream would be all about just hanging out with you guys and chatting and all of that. And it just, you know, sometimes I do streams with other people, and those ones become more about being silly. Hopefully there's room for both. But I like these streams myself, personally. If I have the energy to this week, I'd like to play through about 5 different games and just build up, like, a whole bunch of things, backlog-wise, so I can have stuff for when I go away in October. Not like I need to do it all this week, but I would like to get a move on with it. And there's, like, a lot of games I want to play, too. I want to thank the Virus again for buying me that copy of Cradle the other day, because I really want to try that game. Looks fantastic. I also really want to play the Candy Alchemist game. Looks so good. It's like a roguelike, procedurally generated shmup. What is this song? I know this one. Oh, it's Entombment of Machine. This is, Job for a Cowboy. Oh, fuck. This is scary. I'm not in a good place right now. Okay. Yeah, that's those. Now let's get over here. This is making me clench a bit more than I wanted to. There we go. That room was, like, terrifying, actually. Even though I could hide on top of stuff, it wasn't good enough. Ball of bandages doesn't block tears. Oh, yeah. I should have known that. Oh, god damn it. Alright, well, I'll put this on to make my character look cooler. I'm one of those people who are not really interested in metal, but chiptunes really got me really going. Nice! Glad to hear it. And there's, like, zero judgment, by the way. If anybody's, like, super not into any kind of metal at all, especially very confrontational metal like I listen to, and this kind of thing turns you off, like, I don't mind at all. Everybody's got their own preferences, and they're entitled to them. This is just what I like to listen to, and hopefully it's not too annoying. I guess that's the one thing I'm saying. So if it really bothers you, you know, you can say something. If a lot of people start saying something, then I'll think about changing it. But it seems like the reception has been more positive than negative, so... Oh my god! Oh no. Really didn't want to die there. How about, like, something really good? That's not it. Cat pieces are great, but there's really only one that, or sorry, 2 that do the job for getting out of that curse room. Yeah, that's a rip. That's actually a run that I feel pretty sad that I lost. There's ones that I'm, like, just barely with it enough to care, but that one was not one of those runs. That one I actually did want to go someplace. 9 lives? Nope. Oh, thank you so much! Insanity Live just hosted at 495 viewers. That's very kind of you. Thank you. This seems really hardcore. The game or the music? Because both kind of are. But yeah, Job for a Cowboy is, like, more on the death metal track than a lot of the bands that I listen to. A lot of the bands I listen to are more, like, technical, progressive metalcore. I go into deathcore a little bit as well, for sure. I mean, it's more percussive, I suppose, is the way that you can describe it. This is actually a run that I would take. It's difficult to explain all the, like, subgenres about different tendencies in metal, but, like, you need kind of, like, a framework, like some kind of perspective to be able to even really understand, like, what's different from one point to another. But if you look at something like Killswitch Engage, which seems to alternate between, like, heavy, chuggy riffs and then, like, a kind of clean-sung vocal melodic part, you go from that stuff to, now instead of the clean-sung vocal part, you've got death metal growl screams a lot of the time. Like, very low kind of screams, very guttural. And then you add really heavy percussive palm muting a lot of the time, or, like, alternate palm mutes with varieties of different... I don't even know how to describe it. Where you, like, capo off various frets to change the note behind the palm mute. Like, I don't know, that's probably got a name, but I don't know what it is. It might just be palm muting, but, like, not just palm muting, because a lot of times they do that open. No one understands every genre. Look, it's the haunt again. What do you know? It's been such a long time, buddy. Let's just die. I actually didn't mean to do that intentionally. Tom raid? Sorry, I looked away for a second because I was in that run, but thank you very much, Tom. Please identify yourself. I don't know which Tom we're talking about here. Can't use sin robes, sorry. Ceremonial robes, rather. What's this? The bean! That is not gonna cut it. Nick, good news, I beat the loss yesterday. Well, congrats. The downside, though, is you gotta beat it, like, several times to get all the achievements. That wasn't the enemy that killed you, huh? What kind of metal would you label down with the sickness? That's probably new metal, like NU with an umlaut over it. It's a weird genre. I'm not really sure what makes that genre specifically it. Toxic Aura Tears. I don't think this is good enough. They're real big, though, so maybe I should try it. In general, what I thought of when I think of new metal, and feel free to correct me if anyone is more well-versed in this genre than I am, but I think of usually kind of radio metal, like stuff designed to be played on alternative radio stations that's kind of like mass-market appeal metal, meaning not very controversial or edgy, like kind of simple riffs. Sorry, I'm not, like, intentionally trying to disturb there. Alright, that run was not meant to be, clearly. Not good enough. Toxic Ore is trash. It's an item I get rarely enough that I wasn't sure how it reacts by itself. I almost always pick it up when I've got other items to complement it, and I just missed that curse room. I'm sure that one had 9 lives in it. Oh well. Have I heard Immortalized? No, I have not. So new metal is the pop of metal. Yeah, kind of. Well, that's how I thought of it anyway. I'm sure there's other people's variations on what they think new metal is, but that's how I would sort it in my own mind. The thing that then kind of gets me thinking a little bit more about it, though, is if that's what I categorize as new metal... Ooh, this is good. I will take this. Then where does System of a Down fall into it? Because for a while, they started on like an avant-garde track and then ended up in sort of a new metal area and then maybe went back out of it again. System of a Down is a real wild card when it comes to that kind of thing, because like they jump around genres a bit. And I kind of love them for it. I mean, they really have very little continuity from one album to the next in terms of their sound, other than just like... I don't even know what the right way to describe it is. They do a lot of very odd jumping about through different kinds of riffs, and then they'll land on a chorus that is often very repeatable. Although their first album didn't have like any of that. It started on Toxicity, that they decided to get maybe a bit more of a refined sound. Or, I don't even know if refined is the right word for it. More formulaic, but that feels rude to them as well, and I don't think formulaic is necessarily right either. Although if you get towards Hypnotize and Mesmerize, their last 2 albums, I would classify that as reasonably formulaic, and possibly the most radio-friendly of all of their albums, with the exception of a few songs like My Cock is Bigger Than Yours, Cigarro, I mean, is the title. That's a lyric that doesn't play very well on radio, but... I think they knew what they were trying to do at that point. Like, we're just edgy enough. I love System of a Down, by the way, so don't get the wrong impression here. Oh yeah, rap influence is also a big thing with new metal. I kind of forgot about that. Which then makes me question, where does Slipknot fit into it? Because they did a lot of rap stuff at the beginning, and then they ended up turning really singy. Mostly because I think Corey Taylor's voice wasn't going to hold on much longer if he kept at it the way he was. Alright, this is actually alright. High Priestess. Could I show you my pogo stick just to show you a trick? Only if you have so many friends. You know a band that I really liked for a while that just, like, ended up really going nowhere, unfortunately, was Dry Kill Logic. Anybody heard of them? They released their first album back in... Fuck off! God damn it, you stupid... Oh, that's such a stupid way to die. Okay, I'm over it. Can't be a chill stream if I'm cursing up a streak here. Slipknot is actually hardcore? I don't know, actually. It's really difficult to classify them. They've done things that are sort of hardcore, but not really. Oh, it's 9 lives. We have a run, boys. Have you heard of Mr. Bungle? Absolutely. Mr. Bungle and Mike Patton are like a huge influence for me. Mystic Knights of Oingo Boingo, all that stuff was like a big deal to me when I was in like finishing up high school, starting college. Oddly enough, around the same time that I was getting over my love of Limp Bizkit. That was half a joke. I kind of unironically liked Limp Bizkit for about a year, and then it got a little silly. After Significant Other was a thing, that was like, they kind of... I knew they were kind of a joke band in the first place, but then it just got really over the top with it. Same with Korn. Like, I liked Korn a lot for a while, and then they just got so melodramatic and, like, so over the top with the... I don't even want to talk about why I think they're overdramatic, actually, because it's just not a good thing for chat to hear, but... yeah. He had one go-to complaint all the time, and it just became the same shit, different day for Jonathan Davis. I liked Marilyn Manson a lot for quite a while, and actually that never really ended, per se. I can't really think of a time I was like, man, I really just, like, fell out of love with Marilyn Manson. I just kind of stopped listening to him anyway. I think, actually, that he's a much more clever artist than people give him credit for. Yes, he did all the shock rock bullshit for a few years, but after that, he kind of, like, receded back into... I'm really just into the music, and I'm into what makes me feel good. And then he, like, opened an art museum or something and stopped making music for a while, so I don't know. You listen to anything other than metal? Yeah, I listen to some rap, I listen to some electronica, I listen to some chiptunes, metal, sorry, no, I said the thing that you just said. See some, like, video game remix type stuff. I mean, this is what I predominantly listen to, but I certainly have other tastes than that. Some alternative, some industrial. By industrial, I mean specifically, like, 9 Inch Nails is really all I listen to in that subgenre. Unless you count, like, Stabbing Westward, which maybe you don't. I don't know if you do. Small Rock? That's not Small Rock. I hate these rooms. They do weird jumps sometimes, really mess me up a lot. What are we listening to right now? Frostbite by Parkway Drive. I don't think I know this song by them. I have a couple of their albums, but I don't know them very well. You listen to Death Grips. I literally get asked that every time I talk about music. It's so funny. The love of Death Grips is wild. I've listened to them. I think it's pretty good. I think it's kind of, like, interesting. It's a bit different. But I don't really, like, listen to them regularly or anything. Yeah, I love Stabbing Westward back in the day as well. That was, like, I went through listening to a lot of Mudvayne, Stabbing Westward, 9 Inch Nails, and Marilyn Manson. That was, like, before I got into hardcore stuff and, like, started really liking From Autumn to Ashes and Poison the Well. Remembering Never, Dillinger Escape Plan. Those all happened around the same time, actually. Piercing shots are okay. Could come in handy. What do you think of Five Finger Death Punch? I never really got into them, actually. I know they're very popular. Them and what's that other one? Avenged Sevenfold. It sounds super elitist to say, well, fuck me, I guess. Oh, right, I've got 9 lives, I forgot. Sounds super elitist to say, but when I was getting into, like, post-hardcore and varieties of metalcore and stuff, I was a little bit put off by the bands that were, like, all about marketing themselves at Hot Topic. I know that doesn't really matter, but I don't know, it's just sort of in the back of my mind as a thing that I cared about a bit, and maybe I never got over that entirely. Although I'm a bit of a hypocrite in that respect as well, because I liked Atreyu, and still kind of like Atreyu a little bit, and they were definitely in that camp as well. Also, Mindless Self-Indulgence was totally way down that rabbit hole. And, well, I certainly don't like them anymore. Their last, like, 3 albums have all been fucking awful. But up until... shit, I can't even remember the title of it now. The one with the blue cross on it. Up until that one, I loved, like, everything they put out. Even though it was, like, a lot of it was really silly, just, like, over-the-top dumb lyrics, but... it just had, like, a good flavor to it. It had, like, a lot of energy, I guess, is the word that I'm looking for there. It was catchy, a lot of it, too. Oh, please tell me that counted as me killing him. I saw the item, so yeah, it did. When will MTG be back? As soon as possible. We're waiting on something to happen for Rob before we can start recording. I like MSI and moderation. Fair enough. No Hot Topic focus bands, so no Marilyn Manson or Stabbing Westward then. No, I know, I just said that I'm a hypocrite about it. I know, it doesn't make sense to me. Why I select certain ones and not other ones. There's no rhyme or reason to it, other than just, like, I listened to them before I knew about Hot Topic, I guess. What is this? Oh, more Parkway Drive. Thanks, Goran. I'll need all the luck I can get, because I'm trashed here. You listen to August Burns Red? Yeah, I've got a couple albums by them. I think they're pretty good. Again, not a band that I actively listen to. I wouldn't say they're, like, one of my favorite bands or anything, but I don't think they're bad. Same with the Architects, or is it... it's just Architects, actually. I saw them play live once, and they were pretty decent. I was a little put off by, like, that they needed to turn it into, like, a preaching session. I don't really know what they were doing there, but they wanted to, like, insert a little bit of religion into the whole thing. I was like, you know... kind of a secular show, why are we doing this right now? But whatever, it's their prerogative, I guess. That actually was a huge thing for me, and I don't mean to alienate anybody when I say this, because I'm not trying to insult anyone's religion here, but I had no idea that Hope's Fall was, like, a totally Christian band. And after, I saw them live, and it was one of the best shows I've ever been to, and at the end, they just did this whole thing about, like, how blessed they are, and Jesus that, and I was like, what? I really missed the... it changed how I heard all of their lyrics after I realized that. And the same thing happened with, what the hell is it? Fuck, it's right on the tip of my tongue now, I can't think of their name. It's happened to me about 2 or 3 different times that I was like, I had no idea that you guys were a religious band. You just you like fit in with all the other secular bands, and then you're like, oh, alright, that's what you're really about. That's fine. Just... it's a little different. Do you like De La Soul? Yeah, De La Soul's really good, actually. Do you know the Killers are Mormon? I feel like I've heard that before, but I forgot. So, it's new information to me right now. But I may have heard it before and forgot, I don't know. It just sounds like a familiar thing that I knew Brandon Flowers had some kind of religious thing going on. I'm still trying to think of the name of the other band, which is now actually bothering me a lot because I listen to them constantly. Life in Your Way, that's what it is. Yeah, and they really cemented it because their last couple of albums were called, like, Kingdom of Heaven or something. They did, like, 2 EPs that were together, made an album or something like that. Oh, Bear Cave Gaming, thank you for asking. It's, not really something that's just gonna feel better so much as, like, I found out today that I'm gonna need some oral surgery, from when I went to the dentist. I have an infection in the bottom one of my wisdom, or, I said it again. I meant to say that my root canal teeth. I have 2 root canals, and one of them has an infection in it, and, they're not gonna try and treat it anymore. We just need to get the tooth out, which means I need to pay for an implant. which is really, really expensive, and more expensive than is reasonable, in my opinion. But unfortunately, I don't have dental insurance, although I do have health insurance, and those things, for some reason, don't overlap, and I don't understand why. What is your opinion on Donald Trump? He's kind of a brazen and lunatic, but I don't want to go down too far into that rabbit hole. I had that operation recently. Shit, how was it? Health insurance, luckily, is dental insurance here. Why isn't that the case everywhere, though? I don't get it. Since you can die from a tooth infection. Yeah, right? I've said that, too. But anyway, it's gonna take quite a while before all that shit gets set up, so, like, I'm just gonna be living with a tooth infection for possibly 2 months. And it makes my head feel kind of fuzzy, and I don't like it. I've had this before, too, and we've treated it before. So I know the feeling of it, and it came back, and it's like, yeah, this isn't quite right. Oh my god. Become a Canadian, Nick, that stuff will be free. It totally isn't, though. I actually was just talking with Ryan about this before I started the stream. And people seem to have this false perception that that's the case. He said it would still probably be several $1,000s in Canada, too. It's the medical stuff is free. I don't think the dental stuff is free. Wow, great shot, Pin. I really didn't think you'd get a kill on me there. Really, the speed down is not doing me any favors. You can get it pulled before they put it in the post, wouldn't wait if it's infected. Oh, I know. But there's also the other problem is, like, I need to actually schedule it. And I'm going to be going away in October, so, you know, the timing is not great. But if it gets worse, I mean, obviously I'm going to go back and see if we can figure it out sooner. I really don't like the idea of having, like, a missing tooth at all. Like, at all. It kind of freaks me out a lot, actually. Balls of steel, great. Alright, we've got an okay fire rate. Nick, have you seen any bands in concert? Yeah, I've seen a ton. I started going to shows when I was like 15 or 16, and I kept doing it into my early 20s, and then just like all my friends moved away, so I had nobody to go with anymore. But I've probably been to like close to 100 shows. Maybe that's a little bit of an exaggeration. Maybe between 50 and 100, somewhere in there. I was really hoping we would find a stopwatch in this room. But yeah, some of my favorite shows that I've ever been to, I've seen Every Time I Die like about 7 times. So I love them, for sure. Into the Moat was one of my favorites, definitely, and Between the Buried and Me had to be my absolute favorite. And I've seen Protest the Hero twice as well, and both of those shows are really good. Is this the Pokemon theme? It fucking is. Alright, that's silly. I don't know why this is on this playlist full of metal stuff. You'll probably enjoy this, though, I'm sure. Alright, rip. I think I'm running low on lives now. This is probably what? I'm down to like 3 or so now. Do you prefer live music to the sound of the album, or do you like some improv? Doesn't matter to me that much. I'm pretty much happy with just like, I can recognize some parts of the song. It's like, alright, we're in the middle of that moment. I like it. One thing that kind of sucks a little bit if you go to a metal show and if you don't know the band very well, or if you know them just a little bit and you like have only heard the album a couple of times, it's a little rough sometimes wading through songs you don't know when they're just really, really dense. And there's, like, nothing really to grab onto, right? It's just, like, a bunch of riffs going straight into other riffs, and very little repetition, which, that's what I like. It's just, if you don't know the band, it feels like you're missing out on all the enjoyment that everyone else is having. Oh man, I just remembered I got to see Sky Came Falling once. That was a huge one for me, because they're a band that have been playing around in, like, the area around me for a long time, and I'd never gotten to see them when they were in the middle of, like, their being relevant, because they kind of, like, stopped making albums and went away after a while. Not that they made many albums, I think they had, like, 2 in an EP, but they did, like, a reunion show, and I happened to be able to go to it, and it was really cool to be able to hear them play all those old songs that I know, like, this is the last time I'll ever hear these played live. Guaranteed, because well, I guess not guaranteed, but very unlikely that they will go another 5 years and then all of a sudden decide to play another show. I want to get some distance from this sucker. I mean, I'm not gonna be angry that we're playing Ocarina of Time music for sure, but it's not what I signed up for with this playlist. It must have moved over to, like, another playlist by this point or something. Although that can't be right, because I was waiting for that Misery Signal song to show up and I don't remember it. Let me look. What happened here? Legend of Zelda, Gordo Valley. Oh yeah, it's just, there's just 2 video game tracks in the middle of this. Alright, we'll just let it play then. Whatever. I have not watched Dragon Ball Super. I heard it was not great, though. Thanks, Rampage Gnomes. You left your Emperor card in the big room? Oh, yeah, I'll go back for it. Thank you. Probably more important to get that than the bombs or key. Just bought another shirt. Oh, thank you! Thank you very much, Citrus Peppercorn. Oh, well, thank you! Did I get everything on this floor? Shop? Yeah, I should go to the shop. Wait, I did the shop. Why did I say I did? I saw the dagger and I was like, that's the shop. The animation is Garbador. Ah, that sucks. Do you think the NSA spying on French and Japanese governments and its own citizens? That's, like, way more political than I want to talk about right now. I'm trying to have, like, a less bad day. I don't want to think about politics right now. Freaking system that's gonna make me pay $5,000 to get my teeth fixed, because fuck all. Because someone somewhere in some room gets to decide how much things are worth. Sorry, I don't work for a major corporation and everything can be paid for through them. Oh good, Fate. I seem to get that incredibly large amounts of times when I'm playing as Lost. Oh! Why did that do all of the damage to break that barrel? Also, why did I come back in this room? I had no reason to go back in this room. Goodbye, run! Thanks, Procyon. These 9 lives runs have not gone very well. It seems as soon as I get that, everything else falls apart. Like, I don't get any damage or, like, nothing really useful. What part am I in Naruto? I'm at the part where we just watched Rock Lee be drunk and fight... starts with an M, shoots bones out of all of his body, hangs out with Orochimaru. I can't remember his name. He's not a major character, but he's got a weird bone tendency to him. He has not ever won a Lost Run, no. The best I've done is killed Mom's Heart. It's okay, you can use the throws if you want. Kimimaro. Kimimaro. Why did I think it started with an M? That is not the right character at all. But yeah, that was like in less than a month I got to that episode of Naruto, so I've been going pretty hard on Naruto lately. I just liked having it on in the background. It's helped me get to sleep a lot of times, which means I have to rewatch a bunch of episodes. I fall asleep halfway through them. That's okay. I should really take that more seriously so I don't just die in case it is actually something useful. Do you listen to Alter Bridge? No, I don't. I thought you were on Shippuden already. No, I'm not. Not yet. That was the goal, though. Eventually, I'd like to watch Shippuden, because I've wondered what's up with what happens when the ninjas get older. I want to know. I don't know what happens to Kakashi. The dude's the coolest character in the whole show. Nope, not gonna help. Don't tell me what happens to Kakashi, by the way, in chat. I will be very angry at you if you spoil that. What's your favorite anime, and why is it the second season of Sword Art Online? I've watched Sword Art Online a little bit. I think it's okay. I don't really get the hype for it. Maybe because, like, I've played so many MMOs, it just seems like a natural extension to do an idea like that. It doesn't seem so clever to me, but I also didn't really get into the characters either when I watched a few episodes of it. Oh, I should really, like, see what this item is. The Pact. Alright, good thing it didn't matter. I'm trying to think of what would be my favorite anime, though. I mean, at the time, I really liked Full Metal Alchemist. Now, I mean, I haven't watched it in years. I still think it's great, but I don't know if it holds up as well. I like some of the ideas in Neon Genesis Evangelion, but the ending ruined it for me. I know there were movies, you don't need to tell me, I didn't watch them, I don't care. I love Gantz, but there's some moments about that, too, that feel a little bit weird. Like, ultimately, Gantz doesn't really tell much of a meaningful story. It's just sort of like... Oh. This could have been a good run. Darn. It's just sort of like, here's a bunch of shock stuff and violence, and it's kind of exciting, and you care about some of the characters. It's kind of like watching a season of Survivor, only with... Or maybe I should say a movie of The Hunger Games, or if Battle Royale was a TV show, maybe. More like that. But yeah, you get attached to characters, you worry when they're gonna die and all of that business. It's a little emotional, but ultimately it's more about the violence than anything else. So, I love Gantz, and it's one of the only ones that I've read, like, 300-something chapters of a manga over, because I loved it enough to care. But it's not probably the one that I would say is my favorite of all time. I love Naruto a lot, but it's also really badly paced, and sometimes really boring. There's been quite a few episodes that I was just like, man, can this just freaking get a move on now? I don't care about these goddamn ninjas crying anymore. Like, and I'm not even saying that to try and sound like I'm a big macho man and fucking emotions, don't feel those. No, I totally get into it, but a lot of the time they really take the emotions over the top in a way that I feel like doesn't even make sense for the characters. And or the other option is maybe they make sense for the characters, but if that's the case, they don't fully explore those emotional realms enough. Like, I'd like to know why... I mean, I have ideas psychologically why, but I'd like to know from the show's perspective, why is Sakura so emotionally damaged? Right? Like, she clings to Sasuke in a way that is obviously irrational. She's a very strong person, but also she just has this soft spot for him. And when things don't work out properly with her, well... Okay, there is actually a good bit of characterization that I don't want to spoil for anybody that hasn't watched enough Naruto to know. But she does actually change a bit as a character. I mean, all the characters change quite a bit, which is maybe one of the reasons I do care about the show more than some. But I'd like it if they could have explored maybe more about the intellectual side of Naruto characters, as weird as that sounds to say. Have I watched Inuyasha? I have, and I quite like it, actually. I would like to watch all of that as well one day, but it's very long. I think there's like 300 episodes to Inuyasha, if I remember. Don't get me started on Sakura. And Sasuke as a character is like one of the worst characters ever. He's completely like a freaking cardboard cutout of a person. he's so just one side. He's just, I am fueled by revenge. I can't trust anyone. I hate everybody. He's probably one of the least interesting characters in the show, in my opinion, which sucks because he gets so much screen time. And also, I know this is a controversial thing to even bring up, but, or maybe it's totally not a controversial thing, because I think probably everybody agrees with me on this, but the English dub of Naruto and the way that they chose to reorient all of the lines just does such a disservice to the characters. There's so many times when, like, I remember watching the Japanese version of the show, I was thinking, man, Shikamaru is, like, such a badass. And it's like, yeah, he's a little lazy, but, like, who isn't, right? And in the English version, he's just, like, such an idiot. Up until the point where he proves that he's not such an idiot. I mean, not idiot in, like, that sense. Not like he's stupid or anything. He's obviously smart, but he just, like, doesn't have much of a personality, is what I guess I'm trying to say, until he decides to eventually prove himself to be reasonably honorable. Definitely watch Trigun and Cowboy Bebop. Oh, I've watched Trigun. Trigun I was going to talk about eventually. I like it a lot. Although it's been years since I watched that too. And Cowboy Bebop I don't get as into as I think most people do, although I don't think it's bad either. I was talking about Gantz when I was comparing it to the Hunger Games. G-A-N-T-Z, if you're curious to look it up yourself. It's worth watching as long as you're up for something very, very violent and very shocking. Oh, fuck off, game. Thank you very much to Commandant Kickass. Commandant, sorry, I said that wrong. For the $5 donation, just a thanks for keeping me entertained while I'm laid out on my couch recovering from both an appendectomy and dental surgery. Holy shit. That's scary stuff. It's been a month for me, and I need the laughs. Well, I hope you recover as soon as humanly possible. And I'm very happy to be able to help out in whatever way. I appreciate the generosity and the donation. Have you ever seen Space Dandy? No, I have not. What about Attack on Titan? I liked Attack on Titan. I think it was pretty exciting. In a lot of the same ways that Gantz was, actually. It obviously also suffered from a few pacing issues itself, but generally pretty good. It was easy to just binge episodes of that, I have to say. I think I watched through the whole thing in maybe 2-3 days. Which, you know, with the whole thing being like the 26 episodes of Season 1 that exist. If we could hurry up and freaking get Season 2 out, that would be great, because it's been like, what, 3 years or something since the first season. I actually kind of just made up that number. I have no idea how many years it's been, but I think it's been several. You should watch FLCL. I've seen FLCL. I've watched more anime than I think I let on for some reason. All the ones that were popular in, like, the early 2000s I've mostly watched. Maybe not all of them. Actually, totally not all of them, because I haven't watched hardly any of One Piece at all. And I know that was a huge one. Maybe it still is to this day, I don't know. What other ones? Bleach, I watched for a while. I was pretty into Bleach, but ultimately it suffered from a lot of the same shit Naruto did. Not very many likable characters, and the pacing was abysmal at times. Like, I know that they try to really use as few animation frames as possible, and really stretch out every possible sequence of events as long as they can, but there is a point where it feels like you're kind of exploiting your viewers, and it gets really boring. I would think it would be highly prioritized to not bore your viewers. I don't really understand why that happens so often. Maybe, well, okay, sometimes it's fuck off. Maybe it's because, in part, when they first start off with certain anime, they're trying to keep up with a manga. And maybe sometimes they outpace one or the other, like one goes on hiatus and then the other one keeps going. I don't know. Food Wars is an anime that came out this season, really enjoyed. Beyond the Boundary. I haven't ever heard of either of those, actually. Did you like Kill la Kill? Why didn't you watch the whole series? Oh, if no. No, I didn't actually watch any of that one. I've heard of it, though. I've never seen Cowboy Bebop, so do you recommend it? It's fine. I can't even really put into words why I don't have an exuberant opinion about it. I think it just tried so hard to be substantive, when in reality it was just kind of like, Look at us, we're such characters, we're so zany. Why am I not going into an item room? Do you watch Game of Thrones? Yes, I am very much interested in Game of Thrones. Although I have a very bad memory, so remembering characters' names is not my strong suit in case you want to reference any particular moments from it. Although don't, because spoilers. I've never heard of Pumpkin Scissors. Scryed, I actually liked, but only watched about 4 or 5 episodes of it because it was on, like, Cartoon Network back in the day. And I always meant to get around to watching more of it, and never did. I really liked Hajime no Ippo, which I don't think ever got, like, an American or English translation. It's a story about a kid that is, like, he gets picked on and he decides to learn to box. And then it just becomes, like, Punch-Out! The anime. And gets a little bit zany in regard to, like, the pacing again. But this seems to be the case with all of these fighting-oriented anime. We are fighting dreamers. But I'd recommend Hajime no Ippo if you get a chance to ever watch it. I think most people would end up liking it. It's one that I never figured I would get into, and, like, totally did very easily. Have I watched Elfen Lied? Yes, I have. I don't remember hardly anything about it, but I have watched it. That was the one that was extremely fucking crazy violent, right? That was the one about the lady that's also, like, a weapon, and then she just kills everybody for reasons, but she, like, has a house with friends, too. It's weird. A lot of anime is weird. That's kind of why we like it, right? Hippo is really damn good. I actually should just, like, keep watching that, because I don't know why I stopped. I just got distracted by something else and then just, like, never went back to it. I think I watched, like, 70 episodes or something. Have you seen Berserk? Nope, I actually haven't seen Berserk. That's one that was always on my list that I never got around to checking out. What's that other one called? It's, like, Paranoia Agent or something? That was another one of those ones that's, like, they're really trying to do cool stuff with the art, but in reality it just seems like they're trying too hard. And the story, too. I mean, it just seemed like it had potential, but I don't think it really grabbed me very hard. There's also just, like, it's subjective. Not every anime is for every person. Darker Than Black. I have not seen or heard of that one, actually. I have not watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but I've heard from about 1 million people that it's fantastic. I also know, like, nothing about it, so it's quite possible that if I just read a synopsis of it, I would be engaged enough to want to watch it. Yeah, there's only so many anime that you can really watch in, like, a reasonable amount of time. I think maybe... I'm still trying to come up with, like, what my favorite anime is out of all the things I've ever watched. I think it's gotta be up there for Trigun. Trigun's really good. But like I said, it's been years since I watched it, so I guess it's, like, a little fuzzy in my memory. But, I don't know, there was a few scenes in Trigun that were just like, man, I really think this is really well done. Like, artistically, this just grabs me really hard. I should look in the shop, just in case. I have a golden key. If I had to recommend one anime over any other, what would it be? I mean, probably Trigun. It's not even terribly long, so it's not like Naruto, where it's like, you get invested in it, you're going to be watching it for, like, months. You can watch it all in a couple days if you really go through it hard. I had, like, a store credit or something, would have bought that PhD. I have not seen Steins Gate. No, I've heard of it, though. I've never heard of Tokyo Ghoul, either. The director of Paranoia Agent did a lot of great movies. Paprika, Tokyo Godfathers, Perfect Blue. I've only heard of Perfect Blue out of those 3, actually. I liked Wolf's Rain quite a bit as well. Although that one's a little bit hard to recommend because it's weird. I mean, a lot of anime are weird. I already said that before, but, like, it's a story about people who are also wolves. And I actually don't remember why they're wolves anymore. Actually, I think it's that they're wolves, but they're actually also people. They project people forms sometimes so they can blend in with society. It's like, okay, yeah, now it's coming back to me a little bit. The wolves were mostly eradicated from the world, right? But then there's a few that survived by turning into what looked like people so they could hide. But there's also wolf hunters out there who want to kill the wolves for some reason. And there's like a small group of them that are left, and they band together to try and do the thing. I think that's the best attempt that I'm going to be able to do on that story. As ridiculous as that just sounded, though, it was actually a pretty touching story, and I mostly liked it. I have not seen Samurai Champloo, no. I've seen maybe one episode, but I didn't stick with it. You should not watch Tokyo Ghoul. The answer in anime is always reasons, don't think about it. Yeah. I mean, sometimes more than others. There are some anime that are, like, pretty close to, like, real life with a little twist to it, right? Well, this is pretty good. I'm trying to think of the name of it. Oh, God, it was just, like... It was such a simple story. There was, like, nothing really weird about it at all. It was like this guy and this girl fall in love. And that was, like, the whole story. There was nothing really to it. Okay, give me a sec. I've got to actually check. I have the DVD set, so I've got to go see what the title is, because I can't remember. I'll be right back. It was called Sakura Diaries, and the reason that I own it, because it's not really, like, a thing I probably would have checked out, most likely, based on the premise, was because when I worked at GameStop, we had a huge DVD bin. Fuck! That was such a good run! We had a DVD bin, and we had buy two get one free a lot, and if you worked there, you also got an employee discount, so I would stock up on, like, every anime that came in, because it was very, very cheap that way. Have you ever seen King of the Hill, the greatest anime ever? Yes, I've watched all of King of the Hill, and I love it. Oh, Mom's Knife, that's pretty good. Alright, see you later, Procyon. Thanks for coming out. Alright, goodbye. Gemini, good, not good enough. Playing Lost and reading chat at the same time. You know what I said to myself when I was going to do this tonight? I said I'm going to leave my chat over on the right window, on my right monitor. I have two monitors, one's right in front of me, the other one is far to my right. And I said to myself when I started it up, I'm not going to look at chat as much so I can concentrate on the game. And the reality is, I've actually just made my life harder because now I'm looking all the way to the right. It was so I could have full screen for Isaac. Thank you very much to the lurkiest lurker for the 777 donation. Message just said Scried. Scried! That's Northern Lion doing the Zelda sound from Smash Brothers. Scry. That's Squirtle doing Northern Lion doing the Scry sound from Super Smash Brothers. Have you watched Rick and Morty? Yes. Ooh. Make it 2. Alright. I was hoping we get a 9 lives out of that middle one. We had a pretty good guppy dream going on then. Have you ever watched Cory in the House? No, I haven't. Oh. Well, that hurts a lot. One time my dad yelled at me for bringing a Linkin Park CD home. That sucks. When I was like 13, I asked my dad to pick up a copy of the Great Malenko for me, an ICP album. And he did it. I had very much the opposite parenting experience, apparently. I'm really sad what just happened there a second ago. Early devil deal. Too bad it's nothing I can use. ICP is Insane Clown Posse. You probably don't even want to ask, actually. You can beat the Lost by not trying to beat it anymore. Yeah, I wish that's how it worked. No, I'm not speedrunning Lost, I'm just looking for good starts for runs, because I haven't actually beaten the Lost with anything. Reverse those words so they make sense. I haven't beaten anything with the Lost. Except for Mom's Heart, but that doesn't unlock anything that I care about. Have I seen Blue Seed? I don't think so. Although the name sounds kind of familiar. It's not about like a guy and a lady and they're like in sci-fi world and they're like killing aliens or something, is it? Because if it's that, maybe I've seen a couple episodes. Don't be so humble, I know you're doing a speedrun. Alright, well if you want. In one theory I am, because I'm trying to get to the boss rush sometimes. If I get a good enough run. The boss rush would probably be my first concern, actually. Because it's the hardest one, and it's also the earliest one. If ICP are so bad, why do you listen to them? Because I was like 13. And now it's just funny to be a juggalo. Blue gender. Oh, I think that's what I was thinking of, yeah. Loki's horns. Sounds like a 90s video game theme. You're close. It's Protest the Hero, Limb from Limb. From their album Fortress, reimagined as an 8-bit track. Similar, though. Remote detonator, huh? Alright, cool stuff. Ah, there's that Misery Signals track I was talking about earlier. The Stinging Rain. Yeah, juggalos are kind of like clown rednecks, that's true. Clown rednecks who love rap. It's a weird world we live in. D6. I should probably see what I can do with that. At least it'll give me a little bit of latitude when it comes to boss items. Although we're gonna fight the Haunt, of course. Oh, and we're gonna fight Envy, apparently, too. I don't know if I have the patience to do this room. With this low damage, this is so annoying. Nick, does NL want the ads in the middle of his old videos? No, that's Machinima that does that. He didn't do that on purpose. They did the same shit to me, and then I left their network, and they didn't undo all of that bullshit. It's just random, too. Like, just some days they'd be like, alright, today's the day we're just gonna put, like, 25 of your videos with a ton of mid-roll ads. And not even just, like, a ton, but, like, 80 of them. Like, every 6 seconds was another ad. It was completely broken. And the reason that happened was because they used this YouTube algorithm that they thought was a great idea. Because, hey, look, YouTube figured out a way to automatically optimize the placement of ads in your videos. But I think what it did was it looked for, like, any lull in audio, and it thought that was, like, a fade out, and then it would just run an ad there. So Machinima was like, oh, this is a great deal, we're just gonna get more free money for doing nothing. So they would just click that button on all your videos, or whichever ones they felt like, and not tell you. And then you'd come back and you'd be like, oh, look, there's 80 mid-roll ads on my shit, and nobody wants to watch my videos because they're ruined by these ads. And I don't know which one out of my 3,000 videos they've put them on today. So I had to rely on you guys to tell me about it. I'm going to take Shielded Tears. Would you play the new Metal Gear on stream, or do you think it's going to be backseating fest? I might play it on stream. I think because I know so little about Metal Gear, I think the backseating won't be as offensive or bothersome to me. Like, it might actually teach me some things, which seems silly to say. I don't want to encourage it either, but... well, I don't know. Maybe I should just see what it's about before I really say any of that. Why? Why in the hell do I... Why am I even doing this? This is such a waste of everyone's time. Counter to Machinima's ad algorithm, never stop screaming. I don't know 100% that it works that way, but it's the only way that I could justify them having put that many mid-roll ads in, unless it's just straight up broken and just puts them in randomly. You'll learn so much about nanomachines. I know a little bit about them. I know war never changes, but war also always changes. And I know that Solid Snake dies sometimes and smokes other times. And I know that when you play MGS4, it's more cutscene than game. Joker card? Nope. Not that it would have mattered, really, but... Well, I guess there could have been a 9 lives in the devil room. I think I'm already tilting, and I haven't even done a good run. Very interested in Mega Man Legacy Collection. I actually, like, own all the actual cartridges for Mega Man, so I don't really understand why they're remarketing them again. They also had a collection that was even better than the one they just released on Steam that was on PS2. They had one for Mega Man X and one for original Mega Man games, and I have those. So, if I needed to stream tons of Mega Man games in sequence, well, I would run them off my emulator, but I could also do that. Oh, Holy Mantle, we've got an actual run again. I'm kind of cynical towards Capcom now, because they've just really wanted to milk everything that they can. Also, I'm a little angry at them for just arbitrarily claiming my DMC videos, like, 2 years after they came out on my YouTube channel. That's not, like, a real big deal or anything, because they're not going to make even a fucking penny now, but it's just silly that they bother. Freaking retain control of their properties so hard. You cutting back on Terraria, was that a one-day thing? I'm not sure yet, but I didn't feel like playing it today, so that's why that happened. Sorry, I wasn't feeling up to it. I got some shitty news, and I just was not in a good mood. How does Lost work? Lost has no health and cannot pick up any health, and Lost can fly. Just like Fish can roll, it's a similar kind of scenario. So the goal here is we want to get as many things as we can to try and give ourselves absolute invincibility. It never happens for me, but it's happened to other people. Oh, that is not fully dead. Oh, this is the end of this playlist, isn't it? I don't like that at all. Yep, Fish can roll. I know that's surprising news, but it's true. And I'll let you kind of assimilate that information into your new worldview and framework. Yeah, we're doing some late night runs. I might not be on for too much longer because I'm tilting and awful. But I did just want to play a few. I started this off, I had a 9 lives run, and it just, like, went nowhere. No, Fish can't fly. Fish can roll. Lost can fly. Remember when I was doing resets to try and get Meat Boy and I was getting, like, Polyphemus every other run? Death's Touch and, like, every possible good damage item? Whatever happened to that? Whatever happened to predictability? The Milkman, the Paperboy, and Evening TV. Gone are all the familiar friends that are waiting just around the bend. Everywhere you look. Full House is such a weird show. It's so wholesome. Like, no people are that wholesome. Fish dislikes smoke. I'm not sure, actually, how fish feels about it. Oh yeah, I can do curse rooms because I have Holy Mantle. Okay, I'll bite. Just this once. I can't get hurt, though, otherwise I can't leave. Range up. Okay, happy with that. Pheromones. Well, at least I know what it is now. Lunar Flare for Moonlord is real good. Alright, keep that in mind. I'm gonna need all the help I can get when I try to do Expert Mode Moonlord. I don't even know if I'm capable of doing it, actually. Like, maybe if I set up some kind of incredible arena that's like 100 times better than the one I have now. But dude's like real strong and angry all the time. I imagine his health, or his damage rather, would decimate my health in like 3 seconds. Even with some of the best armor in the game. Fuck, I took damage already. All I need to do is get out of this room. And I can still live. Woo! Holy Mantle, focus, you're right. Alright, new music, the soundtrack's over. Let's see if we can find, like, a Misery Signals compilation of 8-bit. Misery... I really love these playlists when they just have a whole bunch in the same place. Oh, is this it? It's not that many, but it's 6. Some of my favorite songs. This is Misery Signals Mirrors is the album. Really, really good album. There's the link if you guys want to listen along or want to see the references or anything. Will Magic Duels ever return with Duels Origins? And if so, you should ask Scumlord and Kate to join some in playing Paper Magic. Yeah, I know. And I will and have. I got him to actually say, like, if we could set up a time that is consistent, maybe he would play with us. It was very disheartening when I had asked him about 20 times if he would play Magic with us. And then he gets obsessed with it himself and never says a thing about playing Magic with us. But it's okay, we sorted it out. I'm over it. I'm gonna need some freaking keys here. Oh, this room could be pretty bad for my life. Yep, there's my damage. Taking 1. Everybody gets 1. 1 more hit. 2 more hits. There we go. You listen to Scar Symmetry. No, I know the name, but I haven't really ever listened to them. It was an act of desperation. Looking for keys, I guess. Should probably, like, check for a secret room here. That's not a secret room. Oh, it could have been next to the item room, right? You like the Proto Men. They're like an 8-bit chiptunes cover band, right? I think so. If the question is ever, do I like a band that plays music that sounds like Nintendo games? The answer is like 95% of the time, yeah. Yeah, we got Holy Mantle going right now. That's why this run is actually worth keeping up with, because I don't have, like, any damage. And if I had no damage and not Holy Mantle by this point, I would have already reset several times over. Keys? At least I got the item out of here. We got some mapping potential. That's good. Usually I'm more excited about the Spirit Hearts out of this item, but not today. Ah, we got a key. What do you know, or do you know about Volbeat? No, I don't. Sorry. 21 cents says I gotta check for stopwatch. We did not get a stopwatch, and we used up our key and can't buy another one. That kind of makes me a little bummed out. I'm gonna buy a bomb. Might be able to leverage that into more keys. Shit. I have such low damage that even a boss this easy is actually a little bit daunting. Even with 2 hits, you would think I would be able to guarantee not taking 2 hits on this boss, but it's so unpredictable with the way that it bounces around, drops poop everywhere, and bounces more. You gotta get out of these damn rocks. I would love to use a bomb on them as well, but I think I need to conserve my resources more so. Alright, that's one down. Use the chariot. Oh, I know I could. Again, I want to just save that for when it's absolutely necessary. At the same time, it's a little bit daunting. This boss is also really easy. It's just like, it just could go wrong really fast, you know? That's all it takes is one little minor momentary lapse of judgment, or one little thing to change out of the way. Well, in this case, 2 little things to change out of the way. And all of a sudden, I am not alive. Hey, Jesus Juice is good. Range and damage. Book of Belial, I will so happily take that. So we've got much better damage, and we've got Holy Mantle and a Chariot card. Yeah, that's pretty good. What achievement am I going for? Whatever I can, honestly. I don't really have a plan. Just whatever makes sense for the moment. Okay, don't die in this cursed room. It will be very, very sad. All I have to do is take 1 hit, and then I'm guaranteed to die in this one. Fucking hell, these spiders sometimes. Actually, I might have been able to get out alive still if I used Chariot. I'm not entirely sure about that, though. Oh, great. Super Pride. I'm a big fan of Super Pride. No! Why am I doing this to myself? I fucking hate this so much. It's not fun. Gotta stay positive, though. Once my spirit is broken, there's no reason for me to continue. If I was thinking, I probably could have popped the chariot, but I just didn't. I have this terrible habit of mostly playing this, like, when I'm kind of tired. And also, I wasn't even feeling totally right today anyway, so, like, this is not going to be me at my best, Isaac. If you'd seen me play Geometry Wars, like, you know I can avoid shit better than I am in this game. That's slowing effect, that's not right. Hey, Lucky Cheon. I really don't think tonight is the night I get all the items, but it would be great if I could. Not trying to just be a downer, but it's like a little late for me to do all of that. If I could just get 1 winning run, that would have been fantastic. Gotta do it, but hate every minute of it. Yep, that's the way. Goat head. Every time I brought this up with Ryan, he's just like, so just don't do it. And I'm like, you don't understand. I can't just not do it. I know it sounds irrational, and it is, actually, because why would anyone put themselves through a thing that they're not enjoying? Yeah, I'm a completionist. That's all I can say. And I've played so many hours of Isaac that I can't let myself not do this. Even though it's awful. So Geometry Wars, have you played 3 at all since release, or has it gotten shelved like it deserves? Yeah, I played it like twice ever, and that's the end of it. I think they released it on iPhone, and I was very confused about that. You know, let's take this game that requires incredibly precise movement and concentration and make it on the one platform that's the least likely for you to be able to control the game properly. Oh, hi, Lynn. I just picked up a leech, which could actually make for an okay run if I get gnawed leaf. Everybody say hi, Lynn. Say hi to Lynn, please. Oh, is this room again? I've never seen this room so much until I started doing Lost runs, and now I get it almost every time. Say it on iPhone for extra challenge. I don't even know if that's possible. Look at all these freaking leech charges I got. I got so much health. Leech, you my boy. Eat those flies. Eat their butts off. Yeah. Alright, you're taking that very literally, huh, chat? I think they put Geometry Wars 1 on the iPad. Like, why would you want to play it on that? The controls are going to be awful. I'd rather play it on, like, the Vita, at least, where you actually have, like, an analog stick or something to work with. But you need actual, tangible controls to touch, and not just a screen. They can put in all the virtual analog sticks they want. It's not gonna feel like anything. It was every dev kid's favorite look you can emulate dual analogs on touch type of tutorial. Isn't Geometry Wars on iPad just tapping the screen? What? I don't know, I've never played it on iPad, but that wouldn't surprise me if they changed the game entirely just to release it on that platform. Just to make sure they get a little extra money out of that name. Oh, I've got to blow up that TNT. How do I do that without... Oh, I guess I could just do like that. Oh yeah! Worth it! I knew eventually that would pay off. And it's a boss that I actually like fighting. I fully expected Haunt in this room, but I thought at least we would be equipped to deal with Haunt. Is he extra big? Yeah, he's like gotta be double the size of... Maybe not double, like... 50% larger than normal. Remember when I had Holy Mantle? That was a good time. I've had so bad runs on this, so many bad runs. That was another game with geometry in the name. Okay. Do you still play, or do you play Isaac on Vita? Yeah, I play it a lot, actually. It's probably the thing I play the most on Vita. This might be worth doing. Although it might also kill me. But if it's got guppy pieces in it... Oh. Oh, yes, yes, please. And I opened all the stuff, so I think I did that perfectly, and now I maybe don't have to fight anyone. Wait, do I still... If I pick this up, does the door shut again? I don't remember. Or is it only if I open the chests? I'm gonna actually take a sip of my drink, and someone can remind me in chat. Apparently it's fine. Awesome. Let's hope this is... What pill would be the most helpful for me right now? Luck up. Range up. Explosive diarrhea. That is not the right one. Why am I doing this? Why am I fucking doing this? That was such a good run again! I even tried to dodge, as you could have seen, and I saw it as soon as I went in the corner. I'm like, well, I've got to commit to this corner because there's no other time for me to move. And what do you know? The bomb spawned in a perfect position to kick it toward me. Alright, Cricket's body is a pretty good pickup. If I could get a little damage to go with it, the idea is you want to kind of create a shower of tears that keeps things away from you. So, I could probably make this work if I have the right stuff. And will we get the right stuff? Probably not, but, you know, why be down on ourselves before we've even decided yet? It's pretty good damage. If we could get another small rock right now, just back-to-back small rocks. Oh, baby, that's actually great. Okay, I really have to buckle down and get real on this run. I didn't think we could get back-to-back small rocks, and we did it. I'm really proud of you, chat, for letting me do that. I've not played Until Dawn. It looks pretty sweet, though. I watched somebody on Twinfinite playing it earlier on Twitch today. Just for a minute. Don't you do it. Don't you dare do the stupid bouncy bullshit where you bounce around and hit me. Don't you fucking do it. I've had enough of your shit for 5 lifetimes. Oh my god. It swooped. Did you see that swoop? This is illegal. You're not allowed to perform these movements. Thank goodness, at least I got a health out of it. Whew. Is it a sign? Has the game capitulated to my whims? No, I doubt it. But let's keep going. Make the streams of Josh seem stressful? Are they? Why do you think they seem stressful? No, they're the opposite of stressful. Hanging out with Josh is super chill. I know your moves. Don't you get me started again. You killed me last time, only a better version of you. Is capitulated the word of the day? It's a pretty good word. I used to have a thing on my Google homepage before they took it away for absolutely no reason. That was like my word of the day. I actually forgot I had a Google homepage for ages. Why did they take that away? Why would they do that? That's such a stupid thing. It was so useful and helpful and fun. But I had a word of the day on there, and I would enjoy learning new vocabulary words all the time just by going on my internet browser. Yes, I am very much on the road to Platinum God. I'm not sure if I'll get there, but I'm gonna try. Glad I got that Eternal Heart, though. Do you still get achievements when you play in co-op? I don't think so. Otherwise, that would just be a weird way that you could just, like, kind of cheat. Because you get double the damage when you've got a co-op partner. I mean, I know you, like, move your health away, but if you got somebody that's really good at Isaac playing in the second slot, like, that would be a huge advantage over someone who doesn't. Yo, get over here. Alright, dead friend's not bad. Oh, Brim! Little Brimmy! We're getting the crew back together. Yes, Trek is nice. Oh, you still do get achievements? Alright, don't listen to a word I said then. I have, like, very little experience playing co-op in this game anyway. I've only done it a handful of times. It is a lot of fun, though. Alright, I want another small rock. No, that's not true. Can't ask for 2 of those. Yeah, Little Brim is always welcome. Oh, no. Oh, no, I hate this boss. There's no poop to hide behind either. Just kill it really fast. I choked. I couldn't handle the pressure. All I need to do is live for, like, 1 more rotation. I can't fucking Isaac tonight. I'm sorry. I'm so bad. I hate that I just threw away a small rock, Cricket's body, and Little Brimstone. I hate it. Oh, and I threw away all those 9 lives and the Holy Mantle in the 2020. Ah! Why would it be better if I dropped Isaac's head? Am I missing something obvious here? It's just like another damage-dealing familiar. Why would I not want that? Doesn't it move Brim to the first slot of babies? Oh, it's just about, like, what order you want me to have the babies in? Because, like, I don't really care. I can aim it without it being in one slot or the other. Like, is that really a thing that people would consider suboptimal if the Little Brimstone is in the 2nd slot or the 3rd slot about what's trailing behind me? That seems really strange to me that anyone would care at all about that. Like, if I can't hit anything, then maybe we can talk, but if I've demonstrated that I'm not having any trouble, then I don't know. It is surprisingly important. I don't think it's important to me, though. Maybe to some people that are, like, doing shit that I don't even understand, but I'm just trying to live. He's just easier to control. I get it, but, like, it's not that hard to control anyway. My problem there was not I needed to shoot Little Brimstone better, it was I needed to not get hit. And I know you're probably going to say, well, if you could shoot Little Brimstone better, then maybe you wouldn't have gotten hit. I get it. Respectfully disagree, though. I mean, I don't really disagree. I just disagree that that's what I needed to fix. Never mind. This is not going anywhere. Monster's Lung is not good enough. I wish it was. Yeah, Pyramid Pug. It's real dumb. You're doing better with the loss than your fight against Lasagna Monster? I don't actually know how you can say that. I feel like I'm doing roughly equivalent. Because the Lasagna Monster actually... You know what? No, I'm doing worse. I finished the Lasagna Monster in like 5 hours. I've been doing Lost runs for way longer than 5 hours in total. Not today, I mean, but like I've done 2 hours today already. What lost kills do I still have? I have everything. The only thing I have done is Mom's Heart. That was my best run. I got through Mom's Heart. I died on Isaac, of course, so I didn't get the credit there. I'm kind of glad, I guess, that I died on Isaac in a way. Because it would have been... I think that unlocks Isaac's Heart, which I've heard is the worst thing you can unlock. If I were to choose, I would prefer to go Boss Rush and then Dark Room first, and leave the other 2 for last. I know Chest would probably be easier, but I'd actually rather do the harder ones first and get those done, especially if I have a good run, or a good enough run. Wow, this is such a weird reimagining of Anchor. It sounds so... like... I don't even know what the right word is. Like, righteous? It sounds like it's a... like a happy-go-lucky church song, comparatively. What item you try to get? I'm just looking for anything that looks like a good start. So, like 9 lives, Holy Mantle, Daddy Longlegs, even Gnawed Leaf. If I could just take Gnawed Leaf, I might get Leech later. Ceremonial Robes, I wish. Looks real cool on him, though. I did chest first, my run is good enough for chest, but not dark room. That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, if it only will work to go one or the other, I'm not going to just squander it and throw it away for no reason. The line sometimes is reasonably fine between the two. Really? Again, Gimpy, huh? Do we know for a fact that they didn't make modifications to the chances of things when you play as the Lost? Because it really does seem like an insane amount of times that I get health drops. Okay. We could talk about that, but it doesn't really work. Really wish there was 9 lives in that other chest. I thought maybe if I used the book as I moved or something, it would, like, cheat the system. I would start a run with magic fingers. If you get something like Ipecac, it wrecks shit. You know, that's actually a strategy that I hadn't really thought of. Yeah, I can see why that would be really good. I've passed on magic fingers maybe like twice. I don't go out of my way to really consider it as an option, but maybe I should. I've tried that too. Yeah. Alright, I didn't even get in the lineup spot there to go through the fires, but whatever. Holy fucking water. Splash. Great. Ipecac magic fingers like 2 shots bosses? Are you serious? That's nuts. And if I spend all my time focusing just on collecting money, I'm sure I could come up with some sort of synergy that would help. Oh shit, I got another 9 lives. I wish I could have used that bomb in the proper positioning, but oh well. Hit the door, you dingo! Alright, time to play a round of the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. We're playing as a character who can take 0 damage, only I can take 8 more hits. Now let's stack Holy Mantle on top of this, or we'll get another 9 lives. That would be great too. If I had Holy Mantle 9 lives, I think my chances would be very good. Granted, it's still not 100% guarantee, and I think that's really sad, and I understand that that sounds sad for me to say. But I do believe that the pressure is just too great at times. There's almost this itch you get that's like, I just need to kill myself over and over again because I can't handle this. Let's hope for another rock. I'm not getting another rock. It's not going to give me 3. No goddamn way. Anything's possible, but that is not high on the list of things that are possible. I want to check shops, but I'm not gonna have enough money, excuse me. I should go to bed after this one. What's this? Lockdown. It's a rough start. Telepills. been nice if you could have teleported me into the shop or something. I really should have saved that for after the room, huh? Oh, that's the end of the Misery Signals playlist already. What is this one? 8-bit straight up. This one's pretty good too. It's got a lot of missing stuff in it that I guess got taken down, but oh well. The YouTube... Oh! The whole account that was hosting those videos got taken down because of copyright infringement. Okay. Hey Marley. Runs have been shit sandwiches so far. I got a lot of really good opportunities and capitalized on none of them properly. Cricket's head! Oh, shit! Alright, this is actually one of the better ones. 1 penny... I'm sorry, 1 key, 6 pennies... Nah. I gotta go through this room again. But now I've actually got some damage to back it up. You got a library, I believe. Oh yeah, it's the one that's closer to the spawn, right? So, not that one. Maybe I should open it. Well, maybe I should open the shop and see that it's not a stopwatch and then buy a key. And then I can get both. If it's got a key, it doesn't have a key. Fuck! Of course it doesn't. And of course it didn't give me 1 more cent to buy whatever this is, so I would have just bought it on principle. This is the best run by far. I don't know by far. I mean, I had the small rock before with Holy Mantle, which is really good. It's a good start, though. Wow! There's no reason I should have died there. Just gotta keep in mind, the greater the risk, the higher the reward. It's gonna feel very satisfying when I pull this off. Maybe to a degree that I've never experienced before. Maybe I will become high as a kite. Oh good. HP. Goodbye. Let's go this way first. Wrath, actually not an awful grab because he might drop me some bombs. And I could use consumables pretty badly. Yo, get dead. Thank you. 3 bombs. Not a bad haul for an easy room, actually. This room again, huh? It's actually not terrible. In this case, now that I've got a little bit of damage going in my direction, I feel like I can handle these guys just fine. I like that little snipe shot at the end there. Woo-wee, look at me. Butter in their bread. I don't really understand what makes those things fire. It's like they're motion activated, but sometimes it's not. Alright, that was a lot of great shots I just took there. I feel like one-shotting flies is a good start. Always watch you on the NLSS. Decided to check you out on your channel on my own. Thank you. Thank you for coming over. I do appreciate that. It's actually a really nice feeling when a few people watch. Like, not just on my channel, but like, in addition to watching on Ryan's channel. Because it's a weird feeling sometimes to have like 6,000, 9,000 people, whatever the case may be, watching on Ryan's channel, and then like 300 on my side. And it's like, oh, I've got gameplay over here too. But I can't be too salty about it, because I'm glad just to have the opportunity. Don't butter my biscuit. I've got to go in the item room before I can use that key elsewhere. Alright, please be something good. Also, small rock, please. Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, it gave me a key, though. That's nice. Yeah, you know what? That's actually great. Pretty good chance at blocking something. Defense is my best... Excuse me, my best offense is the word I was trying to say there. Oh, small rock. Oh my god! We've got super high damage now. This is damage enough that I could actually kill bosses in a reasonably quick pace. What are the odds? Alright, let's keep going then. Aw, thanks, Canatex. I know you do. I don't mean to sound dismissive at all. Alright, if that had a stopwatch in it, that would have been it right there. For now, I guess we'll just buy this key. I'm also gonna bomb the donation machine once for later. Although, PhD might not be bad to buy. Wow, shitty payout, too. 2 cents. Well, to be fair, I've been calling small rock on every rock, so... It's not like I had to do much to get that one. Don't you do it. Don't you fucking dare. Alright, we got green, speed and range. Range is great. Well, there's no devil deals in here. I kind of don't like that much, but... Still get cat pieces. That is not one of those. Spiders are also not those. Last chance. Don't be spirit hearts. Guppy's collar. That's really good. We're 2 out of 3 Guppy Dream. And, of course, we've got incredible chances for proccing of Guppy's collar. What's in here? 2 silvers. Might consider that. Yes, there was no Terraria video today. I wasn't feeling up to recording. I got some shitty news about that I'm going to need oral surgery, and I just wasn't happy enough to want to record stuff. Oh, that was really close. Paralysis. Glad I did that when there was nobody alive. Mini mush. Magic fucking mushroom? Are you kidding? Tears down. Oh, I don't like that. Tears down. Was that really that bad? We'll live. Whoa! Oh my god. I can't handle fucking 4 of these. Oh, apparently Skype is awake. What? No, don't. Don't do it, man. I can't believe how many tries that took me. Oh, man. Wow! It's all the damage, all in one place. Oh, this room's awful, though. I have to look at our items one more time just to confirm, like, am I living in reality? We started with Cricket's Head, we got Magic Mushroom, we got 9 lives, Small Rock, Stigmata, Big Fan, and Guppy's Collar. That's so good. Black rock in the room. When you die. Oh, I saw it, but, like, there's no reason for me to break it open anymore because I got small rock already. Also, we call those rock tintos. Amazing run so far, with the exception of the shit that I'm doing with it. Fuck, I don't know what those items are. Why did I come in there? Now I have no keys. That was short-sighted of me. Chariot is great. Stars, less great, but good for teleporting out of things. Wait, was there a curse room in this floor? Not yet, but I could potentially use it to get out of that curse room. Let's not die to some stupid worm. These guys could be a real problem for me sometimes. Okay, I've got to go back. I'm going to take the stars card with me. Oh, did I want to do the mob trap room as well? I might. Oh my god. Oh my god, how did I not get hit there? Why are these taking so many shots? I have so many damage ups. That's not a curse room at all. Okay, I guess we don't have a curse room. I could use this to just take what's in the mob trap room and leave. Because I could use consumables pretty badly. No big deal. I almost walked into the fire, that would have been so dumb! Thank you so much, Gunsonair, for your subscription. Did I pronounce that even remotely right? Gunsonair. Maybe I'm supposed to say all three words. Thank you very much for your patronage and for the support of the channel. Just get a little bit of hype in chat, please, if you guys don't mind. Actually, whether or not you mind, I demand it. It'd be a little bit more forceful. Freaking limp calls to action. Nobody gonna do shit. Okay, easy boss, easy life. Squeezy, tears up. Actually, that's great. Oh, this guy's less great. Okay. Let's just survive this Krampus for once. Oh, that was so close. Lump of coal, lump of coal. Lump of coal, yes. I'll probably not take that paralysis, though, thank you. What's in here? I'll consider it. Moon card. Maybe I'll do the same shit I did in that last one with this one. Damn. Tears down. Luck up. Tears down. Yeah, those were pretty good dodges, right? I don't mean to toot my own horn, but every now and then I get a couple good ones in. Just keeping my distance, because why not? Okay, this room could be a little bit iffy, but now that we've grouped them together, much less so. It was, yeah, that end moment there that I was a little worried about. What's this? Explosive diary. Don't F me again with this shit. Thank you. What's this? Health up. That doesn't help me. I'm so used to that being exciting, and that was not exciting for me. Does absolutely nothing. Okay, group them together, and all is well. Now I wish I had a second teleport card. Hey, can you use Chariot to run out of one of those? Or is that... it sounds good, but, like, is not possible? Because, like, maybe you take the damage when you walk out of it or something. I don't know how... 2 of clubs. Yeah, 14 bombs, please. Okay. I can do that. I can do Chariot for the curse room. Yeah, I'm obviously going hard on the idea of a guppy item being in there. I'd really like that. Having super high damage and a ton of flies sounds great. So that's what I'm gonna try to make happen if possible. Ooh, really hated that beginning there. I'm glad that we pulled out of that before that was a problem. What's this? Telepills. Alright, well that kind of accomplishes it more directly, doesn't it? But we do have a chance for an error room, so... Well, I doubt we'll get it. Let's just see what we get. 2 red chests. 1 with a bomb. 2 spirit hearts. Okay. That was actually very efficient time-wise. Brought us back to the right track. Man, I wish there was a guppy item in there. That would have been so sweet. I forgot we still had an item room on this floor. Forget me now. Alright, chat, what do you think? Should I do a forget me now on this floor to potentially get more items to further ball out of control? Or should I try and steer the course of the balling to keep us firmly in control? I know for one thing, though, whether I take it or not, I'm going in that shop first. I don't even have a spacebar item, so it's not like I'm leaving anything behind. Shop does not seem to have stopwatch, unless it's this item that I can't see right here. Fuck it, it's the jar. Oh. Took a chance, did a dance. Alright. After Devil. Oh, I know, I'm not doing it now. I'm just saying for later. I love that I can say with a good degree of certainty that I probably will finish this floor. It's a luxury that you're rarely afforded as the Lost. So many uncertainties. I also can't believe that I would ever take a floor over again when you're in such a precarious situation, but in this case, this is a pretty good floor to have to do over. Oh, this is not. Well, I mean, I could try and kill some mushrooms with it, but probably more trouble than it's worth. Okay, gotta be a little careful with this. Get a little bit of breathing room first. There we go. That scared me quite a bit. Chub. No devil deal, but we did get a spoon up. Spoon up. Oh, okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to do before I leave. Arcade is probably not worth bothering with. Okay, I still have a chariot card that I can use to get into that curse room, potentially. Blow up over there, please. Blow up over... Blow up anywhere that I'm not, please. Thank you. Thank you. I feel very fast now, that's good. You get a lot of utility out of going around fast in this game. As long as you're not so fast you freaking fly off the handle and land on a spike block or something. This is a great room. I'll take 20 more of those. Where did I get flies from? I'm assuming that was just like out of a champion or something. Probably out of a champion. Need spectral tears so badly. I could see that. It would definitely help with some of these conundrums. Conundri, if you will. It's the plural of conundrums, right? Sounds cool. Wow, that thing took like a lot of punishment, by the way. Health up. Good job. Alright, I love how much damage I'm doing to these fuckers. That way they can freaking split and try to flank me. I don't even care. was a little worried that was going to shoot out at the end, but no. Telepills. Okay, cool. So we can do the other stuff now. I'm going to save that for the very last thing, though, on this floor, just in case we get an error room. Concussive Tears. I'll take it. It's a small damage up, and also the knockback is pretty good as well. Alright, is somebody... Hang on. Calm down. It's 4 a.m. Stop freaking... There we go. For whatever stupid reason, every time I use Skype on my phone, it decides to set my status to green on the desktop version of the application. And then, of course, because I'm in the Tournament of Shame chat room on Skype, 100 people start talking about some bullshit in the middle of the night, and then you get 100 messages. I'm getting Northern Lioned. Yeah. Luck down. No. No thank you. Those are some great pills. Thanks for those. I can't really be that upset. We've got a lot of other good things going in our favor right now. Just like put our ace in the hole with that holy mantle. Let's just really drive it in. That's what I want to see. A little more defense, a little more survivability. I have no keys. Oh, right. Good thing their range is not great. Group them all together. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's fight the boss. Mega Fatty. Normally I'd be worried about this guy. Today, though, we've got lots of damage ups and concussive tears. Trying to get mega distance on him for his mega fatness. Get the most I can! My god, I hate when he does that move. It's so fast. I even saw it coming and I barely reacted in time. I didn't get a devil deal? I'm so sad. Why couldn't you give me a devil deal, man? Mini mush? Mini mush? Okay, I need keys now. Good morning, Bourbon Brick. Keys? Nope. He's been pretty good at giving me what I asked for, so I'm trying to ask for things more readily now. Okay, we're gonna probably... Oh, watch out for these fuckers. They're real angry, as they always are. Keys? The moon card. Alright, well that way I don't have to actually use the telepills, and then we can take that on with us to the next floor. Or I could use one for the other room to get out. Actually, that's probably optimal. So we'll go in here. It's a guppy item. Oh, that means we're guppy! This is the first time I think I've ever been guppy as the Lost. So that's a really good feeling. Can you imagine if I didn't have this moon card, how crushed I would be right now? Oh my god, and a defensive item to boot. That's really good. Oh, right? Yeah, that telepills actually killed me that other time. It ended up putting me in a room that I couldn't get out of. That's not ideal. Maybe I don't want to use that, actually. Do I want to fight through this boss rush room? Or boss trap room? I don't know what to do. I really want consumables. I need keys, but I'm, like, scared to fight anything right now. Let's try it. If I die, I die. We didn't get anything, actually, of consequence. Unless this, after this dies, it gives me another chest, which it might. Actually, my damage is, like, fucking nuts right now, so that's great. Even this guy right now, I'm not that stressed about, except I am because he freaking shoots stuff everywhere. Get dead, thank you. There's only 2 bosses on this guy, right? Yeah. Hey, it gave me 1 key. Alright. What's a few heart palpitations for a key these days, anyway? So we're gonna go in the shop. And if I have to, I can bomb the donation machine. I could also bomb these mushrooms. I've got extra. Mini mush? Where are you? Paralysis. I've gotten that pill so many times, I still don't remember. There's options. This is good. I need options pretty badly, so I think I'll take it. Stopwatch would have really been great too, but this... I mean, it's late in the run to pick it up, I know. I wish I had had it before I did the last boss, but... it's good. Use Cuppy Paw to optimize HP. If I use my spacebar right now, do I just die? Or what happens? I hope nothing happens, because I really hate knowing that it's stuck there and I can't move it. I'm like one button press away from ending my run, potentially. Well, no, because of 9 lives, but you know what I mean. Oh, fuck. I can't believe I dodged that. Nothing happens? Oh, thank you. That's actually a big relief to know that. There's so many little stupid questions that you would never think to ask about Isaac until you find yourself in these hundreds of thousands of tiny little permutations. No, I've got to do the item room first before we deal with that. Okay, we've got flies out the ass for you. It actually kills your computer, deletes your save file. Deletes your save file. Paw won't work. Blow up Judgy? Maybe. I'm thinking if I want to get a map from him or something, but the odds of that are fairly small, though, so maybe that's not the best thing to bank on. And it does increase my Devil Deal chance, right, to blow him up? More than likely, if he pays out anything... Oh, great, 2 health up pills. Just what I needed right now. That's very disappointing, I have to say. I wish it weren't. There's no reason for me to take one or the other, actually, so... I'll blow this up. Don't walk into it, please. Yeah, the Devil Deal's worth it? Okay. I'll blow him up, then. Oh, there's nothing in this room. Okay, goodbye. Wait, where is he? I lost the judgment. He was in the path. I'll walk past him again. Oh, the damage is so sweet. Yes. Give me your keys. Give me all of your keys. And I've got so many bombs that I can totally go in here and not even feel bad about it. Crawl space, crawl space, crawl space, crawl space, crawl space, crawl space, crawl space. Oh. No crawl space. Unless there's just a chance. I thought it was guaranteed there's none, right? Wow, apparently that hit my Mask of Infamy, even though I was sure I dodged it. Also, I'm really happy those don't shoot homing bullets, because that has killed me before a few times. Oh, get out of there! I'm right to say that, right? If it's the dirty carpet, you can't get a crawl space. I know you've got to bomb the carpet, but you can tell if it's dirty or clean. I thought that determines which one it is. Okay, so people just don't know, and they're saying the wrong thing in chat. It's 100% always... Okay, thank you for clearing that up. What do I want out of these? I want dry baby. Dry baby, dry baby, dry baby, dry baby. No. Goodbye. That gave me slightly longer than I thought before it fired, so I made a really weird sound. I thought I was about to take damage. I don't know. Where am I going? I want to go back for the shop because I have 15 cents. And, do I want to do the boss first? No, let's go check the shop. There's no downside to it. What paths am I taking? Probably Shoal, if I have the ability to get to it. Ah, this is the guy I was gonna blow up. Stopwatch? Oh. At least he died quickly. We have one more chance to get a stopwatch on the next floor. Easy fight. What was in here again? One golden chest. Probably not worth it. I already got Guppy, so, like, the risk is too high for me to want to take it. Yeah, I know about hitting Alt F4 quickly. I'm not gonna do that, though. I feel a little too scummy about that. Like, I'm already kind of cheesing the runs by holding R at the beginning instead of just trying to play it to the best of my abilities. Alright, this is one of the worst bosses I could have gotten for that reason right there. Just die fast. Oh, thank goodness. Those are not great options, actually. Shit. And I guess I got Angel Precedence, so I don't know what to do about this. Oh. Lazarus, this is the worst. This does not help me at all. There's no reason to even take that, right? Like, that doesn't... I respawn as Lazarus if I took that. I'm just gonna absolutely make sure that there's no reason to take it. The pill with the size down is decent. Yeah, no, it sounds like an extra life, but it doesn't leave me as the lost, so I don't want to take it. Yeah, okay. I'm just making sure I was right on that. I thought I was. And the size down, yes, is worth it. Speed up, again. Pretty good. That's that. I guess we're done with this floor. We'll screw up Collar Revive. That's true, too. I didn't know where the priority would lie. That'd be cool, actually, if you hit start, you could see, like, a timeline of which lives you get first. Like, because you can have a 1-up, an Ankh, 9 lives, fucking the thing we just saw, Lazarus's Rags, Dark Judas. All of those are various 1-ups that work in different ways, and I don't know what the stack is for those to resolve. I'm putting that in magic terms, apparently. Okay, I don't know if you're gonna explode. Yeah, I thought you were gonna. Hey, Digomites. Or, yeah, Digo, yeah. Ghosts, please. Don't F around, please. I'm gonna make this as painless as possible. Thank you very much. Dry baby? Dry baby? That's not dry baby at all. Dark Judas always goes to last. Okay. Still, there's like a ton of options, so it would be nice to see them like visually drawn out for everybody. Also, it'd be really nice. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but I guess it's fine. It'd be really nice if in this area it showed you what your progress was for this character, so that way you know what paths are available without having to quit the game and go out. Yeah, you know what? I will take the red candle for the damage. It's also not even very expensive anyway. There's no key, or I'd have taken that too. Our final item is another 1-up. That's actually pretty sweet. Dry baby? Dry baby? Dry baby? Dry baby? What's with this double freaking stupid hosts every time? Ankh is bad? Ankh brings you back his blue baby. Oh, God fucking damn it, I hate this character. I forgot. I hate this character so fucking much. I have to ask every item that I don't remember everything about. So I'm assuming that takes priority over the 9 lives then, is that the idea? Oh. It's after that. Well, if it's after the 9 lives, then what are you saying I threw then? It doesn't fucking matter then. I just didn't gain a bonus, but I didn't take a penalty. If I respawn as Blue Baby, the run's over anyway, so who cares? Scared the shit out of me there. I thought I just wrecked everything. Yeah, everybody just calm the fuck down. I agree with that. Alright, that was a great shot. You know what? Whatever. You can just hang out in the field. If you hit somebody, you hit somebody. If you don't, you don't. That's fine, too. The collar? Oh, I lost the collar then if it goes... Okay, well that's, I guess, an actual problem. Dry Baby? Well, secret room. Dry Baby? I will also accept Ghost Baby. I prefer Dry Baby, though. Really quite handy in the mom's heart fight. So I am still basically naked when it comes to defense. Well, no, I've got the big fan protecting me, but that's still not huge. It's big, it's not huge. Lemon Party. I think we know, like, all the pills now. Dry Baby? Damn it, Dry Baby, where are you? I know you're in one of these. Don't use key, I really want those. I think we just got a ton of money, but I wouldn't really know because I didn't see it very well. The collar can still proc before Ankh. You literally didn't fuck up at all, don't worry. Well, thank you. I'm glad that somebody knows what's going on. That's a relief. We've got 2 more chances of Dry Baby over here. And we've got a ton of fucking flies that should make Mom's foot really easy. If we could get that. Thank you. Alright, well, you can't say I didn't try, baby. I'm just gonna take my flies and go out this way, so I don't have to fight him. Death card, replacing what again? Devil card? Yeah, both good. Probably take the Devil card over the Death card right now. Have I done everything I want to do? Oh, probably not, but... I've got 45 cents. Was there anything else in the shop I wanted? I don't remember, actually, what was in the shop anymore. I should probably spend it, though, just whatever money I have that I don't need. Dry Baby? God damn it. 9 volt? Sure, yeah, I'll take the 9 volt. That actually makes a lot of sense. Not sure why I went so far to avoid doing that one room. Wait, what's in here? I didn't check this room. 1 silver chest. That's a bad value proposition. It also, like, couldn't have been any further away from where I was, could it? And there's no way for me to hit both of those skulls at once, so I'm probably not. Oh, because I've only got 1 left anyway. Alright, so we'll take 9 volt, we'll take the bomb. We'll donate the rest, I guess. Wait. I don't know if there's a reason I should keep money. Is there any reason I should keep money? Maybe playing an arcade. Arcade could happen. It's not worth it. This run's too good for me to not use every opportunity that I can. Alright, I'm gonna fight this room. Oh, right, I wanted to keep my flies. That's why I did... Yeah, I forgot. I threw! The run is over. Bye. We got Red Mom. That's pretty lucky. I should, like, make sure I don't die here. Where is the fucking foot? Thank you. Okay. The tension is beginning. I'm gonna take the negative. I hope this is worth doing. I'm thinking really long and hard about this before I make this commitment. I want to take the negative. I really think that's the better way to go. I think the unlocks are better if I can pull it off, and it's harder, which means that it's out of the way for later. Yeah, I think it's going to be negative. Oh my god! We actually have a chance! It's the first real deal I've seen in ages! Look at these items! Oh my god, I can't handle the pressure. I want to just quit. Okay, cool, negative was an okay choice. Alright, I'm glad I have your permission. I wish I knew where I had... Well, I wish I had mapping, is what I'm trying to say. I wish I knew where anything was, ever. Well, I don't have an item, so yeah, I guess we'll take that. These guys can be troublesome sometimes. Mostly because they don't pop up until the worst possible moment. I don't even need to fight this room either. But I only have 3 bombs, so I need to save them for now. Pop up, please. You pieces of crap, please. This one's gonna go for another try. Thank you. Aneurysm incoming upon loss. Well, at least the aneurysm will have, like, a tapering element to it, because it'll be a little at a time. Why do my scythes feel so slow? I wish I had Whipworm, actually. Whoa. Also, gotta remember to use my spacebar item here, because it's actually a pretty good one. Oh, right. I gotta remember that thing he told me. Don't fire until... See? It came in handy right there. I'm, like, scared to walk over spikes, even though I know I'm flying. It's irrational. Okay, so I've gone 2 wrong directions already. There's a death. I will try doing... Oh, okay, killed them. Good. Best touch is a shot speed down. Oh, it's a tears down. I'm glad you're keeping track of my deaths, thank you. That's something I wish they could have done in the game as well. It's a double room. That could mean 2 things. It could mean I've got lots of room to maneuver, or it could mean, sweet dear Jesus, it could be awful. Mr. Fred, that's positive. Because Mr. Fred is nearly dead already. I remember when I really didn't want to fight Mr. Fred. Oh, yeah, blue cap. Look at how dense those tears are. Brim! Oh, you guys are going to have to talk this through with me. What do I do with this? I need some time to collect my thoughts here. What do I do with Brimstone? I've got Death's Touch right now, but Brimstone could be really even better. Brim is better. More flies. Oh shit, there's like 700 people here right now. I had no idea. I was not looking at the viewer count, like, for an hour. Alright. Goodbye, sweet scythes. Hello, sweet blood laser. What is the charge time, though? It's pretty good. It's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's pretty good. Also, how does the lump of coal factor into Brimstone? Does anyone know? That could be useful information for me to know about. Go downstairs after Mom's heart. Yeah, I should really make sure I do that, right? Provided I beat Mom's Heart, but it's looking like a good chance that that could happen. Alright, we know where the boss is. How do I get to it? Let's... Lump does nothing with Brim. Okay. Oh, less chance that when I walk into the room I'll instantly fire and kill myself, too. That's pretty good. I'd like more... I was gonna say keys, but actually I don't really need keys anymore. You know what? Let's not. Cool room. Kane's eye worked. Yeah, it's like the first time, isn't it? Oh, we're teleporting. This is really good. This is like the ideal set of circumstances to get a possible win. This doesn't do anything, right? No, I don't think it does. If it makes the beam slightly wider, then that's cool, but I can't even tell if it does, to be honest. Where are you? Okay. Yep, goodbye. I'd like to keep the flies for myself, thank you. What is in here, potentially? Strength card versus Devil, both good. Oh. Oh. This is the first time I've ever seriously considered taking telepathy for dummies. 'Cause I could be anywhere, and I could have... No, I've got to take Book of Belial, right? What do I do here? Is it Belial, or do I go for... This is surprisingly confusing for me. Hold on, I'm gonna go find some new music to play, because apparently we've run to the end of this last one. Black Mesa Source 8-bit? What? Yeah, this one looks good. We got some Death Clock in it, in 8-bit as well. Ready for this? I see System of a Down in there, too. I don't even know if you can hear this very well. Telepathy, because 9-volt. Telepathy is amazing with Grim, especially since you've got Guppy, too. I love how the chat's kind of come around on this a little bit, because the answer for me was not obvious. I think it's actually going to be telepathy is the better answer there. I know it seems insane to say, but like, Book of Belial, I'm good on damage. Now I just need to be able to stand where I need to stand and make sure everything gets hit. Are we cool? Every room is homing now. I just gotta make sure I use it. I say Belial since he already wrecks harder to hit enemies. Wow, that actually just teleported me closer to... Ooh, good thing there was a wall there. Put me closer to the boss. There's... oh. I was gonna say there's nobody in this room, but that is not true. Remember to go down. Thank you. There's no such thing as good on damage with the Lost. Okay. Thank fuck. No stress there at all. We're going down, boys. Down, down. That's what I was really hoping would happen, and I was so worried that I would fire, and then it wouldn't kill it, and I didn't know what to do for the next moment. Oh, the damage is so sweet. Still no guarantees, though. There's still a lot more ahead of us. Like that, which is real bad. Ansu's for vision. Yes, please. Please give me that. Don't... Oh my god, what are you doing? You put it on top of the fire, you dick. What the hell? Alright, so we're going the right way. There's a secret room right there. I might as well grab it. Maybe this is unnecessary. Fuck, this room is awful. That was scary. Another devil card. No, 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 no. No, no, no. We do not. Fucking lasers, man. I'm the only one that's supposed to get lasers right now. Haunt. Guess what, buddy? You're not gonna like what's coming to you right now. Didn't even get a shot off. Show seed. 4H 8Y 4H8Y. Apparently I can't speak English because I'm fucking tired or something. 2J4Z. Alright. This could be a lost unlock. Just let it happen. Look at this fucking worm doing a breakdance from hell. Do I pop my devil card on the devil fight? Probably not, right? I don't see a reason why that would be a huge deal. Oh, I kicked the bomb. Okay, now I gotta move. Okay, phase 2. Fuck! Oh, I still killed him! But it didn't count. God damn it. Now I don't have a homing charge again. I gotta do another room. Oh, why did I pick this side? I'm so much worse at dodging him from that side for some reason. I don't know why. I guess we're gonna take the other side now. Cool. More flies. Although they all die on the fallen, which sucks. I used the card. Card's gone now. I probably don't need to even use that bomb, actually. Oh my fucking lord, come on! I can't risk doing another room to get the homing. Oh yeah, there is another devil. I just forgot that was there, that's all. I hate this. Everything about this is awful. Try for some soul hearts from the blue fire pit. How does that work exactly, since I'm the Lost? Oh, you might not know that I'm the Lost, actually. I actually didn't, like, understand the possible timing. We've done it. We've unlocked the mind. Spiders. Don't even start with the spiders now. Ooh, Guppy's tail. Ooh. How luxurious. And troll bombs? Oof, you shouldn't have. This is an awful room. Well, actually would have been a lot worse if I didn't have all of the damage that I've got. I'm glad we reached an end to that quickly. No! No, no, no. That's too many troll bombs, man. Wait. I am still lost, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I am. Oh yeah, because I would have fucking health. Of course I'm the lost one. This is just fucking nuts. Whatever. I don't know if that slows down. No, that doesn't slow it down. That's the other. That's the mascara one that slows it down. Keep him over there. Keep him over there. Okay. Sure. I'm getting all these weird effects now. Oh, this is the nightmare room from hell. GG. I'm alive. This room could also kill me. It didn't. Where are the little guys? Okay, I guess I got them already. Get the pill. Where was there a pill? Oh, at the top. This music's like really epic, isn't it? What the? This is Death Clock, by the way. You can't escape this run. I don't want to escape it, I want to finish it. I've gotten this far, I want to see it through to the very end. I'm flailing when I dodge now. Absolutely flailing. It's awful. I don't know if I should take that one. Does that mess with my tears at all? Tell me. I'm so scared. I knew it was freeze, I just didn't know if it hurt or helped more, or if it even hurt at all. Really? Did I actually just go in every wrong direction again? Where are my flies when I need them right now? Oh my god. I did it again. I always go in every wrong direction every time I get to these floors. I really didn't think it could be here. I can't believe I lived through that. Boss room? Of course not. It's like, why are you not dying? I don't know if I should take $3 build. I could mess with my tears and make me shoot myself or something. I'm not gonna take that one. See, I know a little bit about some Isaac items, right? Oh, thank goodness those died that fast. Double cage? It's okay. Freeze effect helped. Fucking heart. I couldn't. Oh my god. Oh, I feel like I want to throw up. The soul has appeared in the basement. We unlocked 2 lost items today. Look at that. It goes all the way to the end. Now we still gotta do boss rush and the chest. That was on my potential last life. Oh my god. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out and watching that incredibly insane, intense bullshit that I just went through. I'm not gonna sleep for a while, because my hands are shaking. Oh. No aneurysm hype. It would have just been the worst if I only got Satan down and didn't finish the dark room also. Oh my god. Guppy's collar hooked me up that time. Thank you, Nemo No, for your subscription. Thank you. I'm sorry, my enthusiasm is broken right now because I don't know how to feel about anything. Darude after party, please. You're gonna go bald when you beat the Lost? I wouldn't be surprised. Excuse me. Yeah, I feel like my hair's loosening right now as we speak. Oh, man. Alright, let's go raid somebody. That was possibly the best Isaac run I've ever seen. Thank you. It was one of the most intense ones I've ever been a part of, if not absolutely was the most intense one I've ever been a part of. Let's raid somebody with the enthusiasm of nearly 800 people. Who's playing games? Let's find another small Isaac streamer and hook him up with a huge raid. Oh my god. My thumbnail for this stream is the mine being unlocked. It's the picture of the mine being unlocked. That's so funny. Oh my god. Whoa, donations are happening. Thank you so much to Erwin for the $5 donation. Finally, I can poop in peace. And thank you to Guppy's Collar for the $5 donation. Just couldn't let that much hype go to waste. Congrats on the win. Thank you so much. You're both fantastic, and I appreciate it. Let's go raid iCasper, who is routing Real Platinum God speedruns. This dude beats all of the game from nothing to complete in one sitting, because he's a madman, and also he's very entertaining. If you have not seen iCasper, I would recommend you check him out. So we're gonna go raid him right now, and I will give you a link. I actually, like, can't even copy-paste this because my hands are still shaking. What the hell? I have to put it on YouTube? I might. It's probably gonna get content ID matched to shit because of the music in the background. But let's go raid him. Let's give him a big old fat raid. I want to see as many people over there as possible. This is a, I don't know, this is a lost win raid, I guess. Although that might be confusing for him because he's probably doing the same shit. Rock lost. Rock lost is the raid message. Rock lost. This song is Symphony of Destruction by Megadeth. Rock lost.
Let me show you stuff.
Oh my god.
Raiders, I can't stick around because I really have to go, but here.
Oh, did I raid him as he's finishing his...
Yeah, you guys want me to show you stuff?
damn it.
Let me show you some stuff.
I'm the worst.
You guys ready?
Do it on screen.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it on screen.
I wanted to see what was going on, but it sounds like he's ending the stream. Alright, I'll give you a second raid for when he ends. What is happening to my Twitch player right now? Oh my god, it's trying to move the volume on its own.
The thing.
So, my community wanted a shirt. So, well, I'm gone for PAX. So I'm gone for PAX for another,
By the way, I'm not gone for PAX, if anybody cares. I can't stop the sound now, it's just on. I actually can't stop. My Flash player is just totally fucking broken.
Real Platinum God speedruns once a month. So, if you like what you see, hit that follow button. Unfortunately, I have to go, and we'll raid someone. We will raid someone, so do take part. You guys can say Rock Lee Smile Raid as well. But whatever the case may be,
Rock sucks, he almost choked a lost run.
He wanted a shirt while I was gone.
You like switched from one subject to a different subject back to the first subject.
Well, don't worry about it.
My brain can't keep
I'm trying to actually do anything on my computer and it's just like stopped working. I can't do anything.
They wanted me to make a shirt for when I was gone.
Okay, I paused it and now it works again. I'm still looking for another person, by the way, just in case. I guess he's gonna pass. You know what? That's probably more appropriate. We rated him. He's passing it on, so we should probably just follow wherever he's going. Pimp your shirt. It's a exclamation point shirt, and you can go buy my shirt if you're interested. There it is. It's a nice shirt. I think it's pretty nice as far as shirts go. If you're not interested in necessarily making a big fuss about a Twitch streamer, it's just kind of like a good design anyway. So, yeah. If you want my shirt, there's the link. It is available for a week-ish, a little more than a week. But as it always seems to happen, if people are interested in the shirt after it closes again, you can always buy more, apparently. I didn't actually know how this worked when Teespring started up, but I guess, like, after they end, the campaign is always just there, and then if 10 people buy it, it reopens for another 10 days, and then as many people that want to buy it can buy it, and then it closes again, and then it'll open again, and then it'll close again and open again. This is the third run, actually. So, yeah, if you're interested in that, you can buy a shirt now for a limited time, or potentially later at a different limited time. Those are your options. Or you can also not buy a shirt, that's fine too. But they do help out, and they look cool, and something to wear. I actually wear my own one. It's pretty fun. I like it. Did we get a raid from iCasper? Who are we going to raid here? I missed it in his chat. Just follow me on Twitter. Oh yeah, you guys can follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. I tweet a lot. No, I don't see a raid anywhere. There's like no one else even on my list anyway for me to raid to, so... Alright, I guess I'll just close it out at that then. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed that clench for the last hour. I'll see you soon. Good night.